I find you a star, and we could be in love, lighting up the dark. But there's nothing I can do. I can never get to you. So I'm looking for a miracle, like somebody be so beautiful.
Yeah, the love, yeah, the love, yeah, the love, yeah, the love. We are back. 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 We are back with another live stream, boys. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hello Nilan, hello Ashish, hello Anuj, hello Rohit, hello Arshid, hello Sanskar, hello Piyush. What is up? What is up? जी के मैचेस कब है? कल है, कल बेस्ट ऑफ 5 के बाद, लेकिन जाना नहीं किधर. लव यू बैंक्स, लव यू टू. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? आज एमर्स वाला मैच होने वाला है. एमर्स, हाँ, स्टॉप मारेगा या बेंजी, सॉप या बेंजी. क्या लगता है? टीएच लग रहा है क्या चैट? टीएच इज बैक लग रहा है क्या? स्टिल थर्ड प्लेस इज नॉट बैड, ऑब्वियसली नॉट बैड. टाणा भाई मर्ज पे फुटे मर्ज लाला. एमर्ज है. टाणा टाणा जो हारा वो बाहर, जो जीता वो लंदन. एक सेकंड, दोनों लंदन है. ये तो दोनों लंदन है, दोनों लंदन है, सॉरी, दोनों लंदन है. ये #3 के लिए मैच है. 3 जो हारा वो जी के साथ. #3 language.
A fantastic turnout right now in our Riot Arena. I mean, so many cheers for
दोनों
Heritage.
लंदन है,
People want to see that
दोनों लंदन है,
Cinderella
दोनों
story,
लंदन
and
है.
it doesn't end at them qualifying to London. It's getting to see them go to a grand final and potentially lift that trophy. And of course, they want to break that third place curse.
जो जीता वो डर के साथ
on
best
themselves.
of
And now that
5.
they've taken to the stage, I mean, it just really wonders who is going to show up today and what match.
सीडिंग मैच है और
are they gonna feel
AWC
comfortable
स्लॉट के लिए
playing
भी
and in what
इम्पोर्टेंट है.
order, 'cause
जो
that's a big
मैच,
one in
जो
the
टीम
best of
दोनों
5.
मैच
Yeah,
जीतेगा.
looks like no real surprises here in the map bans
वो लोग को
themselves. I
ट्रॉफी के
think
साथ
both
AWC.
Fracture and Pro I expected.
Yeah.
As for the picks, what do you think here?
I mean, for FUT to be picking onto
ये बेस्ट ऑफ 5 है, बेस्ट ऑफ 5 बेबी.
Team Heretics has
ये जाएगा पांचों मैच. ये पांचों मैच जाएगा. ये
They played it was in week 3 against KC.
Yeah.
They suffered the same fate as any other team would
डेविड
suffer against
नॉन्सिम और
KC.
करेक्ट
It's the
हमारे
one map that
AWC
they could
क्वालीफायर
play.
ग्रुप
Both
में है.
teams
बिकॉज़
last
हम लोग
game
है
against
AWC
KC on
क्वालीफायर
Haven
खेलने
was
हम
against
लोग.
KC and both lost, and both presumed it was a bad map for them. But it
Yeah.
just turned out that KC are pretty good at that map. I think that the veto in general, I think that both these teams share a lot of similarities
Yeah.
in terms of good maps and bad maps. So I just expect bangers almost all the way through. I don't have a map here where I'm thinking one team is extremely favored, the other isn't. I think it's very equal terms on almost every single map. Up until Split, the final map, where I do actually prefer Heretics there. And it'll be interesting if we go that deep, then I'll come in with some analysis on
What
that.
was the third map?
Yeah, I mean, if
didn't
they
see it.
end up going that far, right, at least they'll be sitting in their razor chairs. They're going to have a lot of comfort on that stage for themselves. They're going to be locked in here and looking towards Haven.
हम लोग
The
को
third
दो
map, by
टीम
the
पे
way,
आ
was
रहे हैं.
Descent. That was the one. So
हाँ,
Haven
हम लोग
loaded Descent.
AWC
Oh, I love
क्वालीफाई
that
कर
Ascent
सकते हैं
is
चैट.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
I think that especially for these two teams and after the playoffs that we have had with both of them, Ascent was
हम लोग AWC क्वालीफाई कर सकते हैं. लाला
Ascent, I'm really looking forward to. I was watching the
Lala.
voice closely this morning, and FUT's Ascent was looking really, really nasty.
हम लोग यहाँ पे VCT #3 पे
Time that they're a really good Ascent team too.
बराबर.
It's gonna just be a really banging game, to be honest.
1 और 2 ऊपर है.
I love a best of 5 when one team's really good at a map, the other team isn't.
Yeah.
Like,
अच्छा वो 1 और 2 ऊपर है. लड़ो.
It shouldn't be the case in this best of 5. We should see good
Huh?
maps early on, competitive maps all the way through.
Normally it's like, oh, how many maps are we going to see? But it feels like the question is,
अपना ये वाला ग्रुप है. अगर हम लोग हारा, हम लोग नीचे आएंगे. हम लोग का 2 चांस है क्वालीफाई का. हाँ
to start with. A map that they both lost
जीतेंगे बाद में
against
भाई.
KC, and it's a little bit of a
Q2 ये क्वालिफाई कर सकते हैं, नॉट बैड। पहला मैच तो इजी मैच है बे, हम लोग को एक जीतने का है ये दोनों के बीच में, एक गेम जीतने का है चैट हम लोग को। एक सेकेंड, ये कोकोनट पोनी बाल तेल बात का VLR
the later maps to see a little bit more coming out from them. They're just straight up going to open with their whaley on Haven.
Yeah, FUT have been
अब
flipping
फिर से
around the map,
Masters
the
में
agents on this
इतना
map quite a
बाकी
lot,
बाद
and I
में
don't
देख
think
लेंगे
they've
ना,
fully
और नहीं तो
settled
क्या।
on something. The Waylay has been a little bit questionable at times, I think, from FUT, and Zeus hasn't been fully comfortable yet. I think that Sop, we talked a lot about him. I've looked at other
Personalized
players on
ads.
this team, like Zeus, like Crostali, to
Yeah,
match his,
totally.
to rise up to his level a little
Damn,
bit
देख
here.
रहे हो,
And I think that's going to
language.
be really important against a team like Heretics, who have a lot more, like, they're less individual focused. They have individuals throughout their
जी
team
को
rather
देख
than
के
one
अच्छे
focus.
Speaking
ने
about
दिखा
individuals, of
बंक्स
course,
भाई,
Wout
एक मैच
moves
तो विन
away,
कर लेना
decides
चाहिए
to move
था।
away from the Phoenix and goes into something that we speak about these days,
अच्छा
comfort,
तुम लोग
and
RR
it's
के
the
fan नहीं
jet
है।
for him.
Last
I
time
think that,
team
as I
best of
say,
five
it's
आ
a
रहे
very
थे
good
वो।
agent for him, and looking at this matchup, I think it's a very good option. I really want to see how Zeus
बड़ी
is going
देते
to be
तुम
trying
लोग
to
को।
exploit this waylay.
Yeah, I think that the operator usage from him in the
Yeah.
past has looked quite good. And I think that on a map like Haven, if he starts picking that up once we get to the defense side, that could be a
पेरेस
great
को
thing.
support कर रहे हैं
I
अभी
think
भी,
that
और नहीं तो
because
क्या
these maps
भाई?
seem very competitive to me. I think it comes down to how the coaches set them up today. Have they been
जी
talking to the
qualify हो
boys
गए लंदन
before
के
this
लिए,
game
yes
saying, look, we made it
sir।
to London, but there's more to be done? Or have they
चला
set
फ्रेड
them up in a
कैसे
way that's
जी
like,
का
well,
आई
we got
गेस
to
पीआरएस
London,
अनप्रेडिक्टेबल
nice
है,
one, boys.
पीआरएस
Do whatever you
बहुत
want.
स्ट्रांग है बाबू,
I did
बहुत
talk to Neil, and he did tell me they do
बहुत
want to win
strong
the
है।
entire thing, and they will not stop until
अपन
they
एक
achieve
मैप
it.
अच्छा
It
खेले।
feels like that sentiment is
जो
true
visible
across both of those teams. That this is
Technically
just
though,
going to be the warm-up for
technically
what is
देखा
going to be
जाएगा।
the grand final. One of them will make it there, but our best
Technically
fight
though।
starts with Haven and our
वापस
casters
उसको
Pansy
बता
and
दे मेरी
Hyper.
जगह पे।
Yeah, thank you. And coming to this one, Mike, where do you stand on that? If you're in the player mentality, there's got to be a moment of relief to a degree if you're Heretics, right? London locked in. It's got to be that big moment of like, okay,
जमीन पे
so
सोएगा ना, और
relief,
कहाँ
but
सोएगा
then
खुद को?
also you still got grand finals potentially, best of 5 reps coming in.
I think as well, Heretics are one of the teams that falls into that
सरसों का
category
साग
of
का
they
रही है।
absolutely would
सरसों
want
का
to
नहीं है
go
वो,
the
नहीं,
distance.
नहीं,
Yeah, for sure.
किसका
I
है?
ended the series yesterday saying
Huh?
no, Eternal
Sing.
Fire probably one of
Sing.
the worst sort of
Sing.
teams to play in this scenario.
Now let me give you one other.
Let me give you one more, and let me make it a best of 5.
Oh, yeah.
हेलो
So
चैट,
I'm kind of with Mini.
सरसों का साग।
What is the
सरसों का
approach
नहीं
है,
here
नहीं है, नहीं है,
from a
नहीं है।
coaching perspective, right?
Yeah.
For Heretics, again, it must
Justice
have
for
been
doggy, hey,
a
नीचे सोता है
grueling
वो।
series to go through yesterday.
या तो ये नहीं
Now you've got to do it against FUT.
Oh, I don't envy that. I still think FUT, no matter where they are in this,
They've been a terrifying team.
they truly are, and it's they feel in the same sort of cut from the same cloth.
It's
as
a
Eternal
sky's the
Fire.
limit sort of team as well. We've already
खाने
seen them
वाला
go
shots बना
kind
ये ले।
of above and beyond expectations.
For sure.
Only outlier to that being Vitality finally making the most
Yeah,
of the situation they were giving.
सेकंड मैप के बारे में कुछ बताओ,
This
आगास्ता।
team is just so hard
कुछ है ही नहीं
to
सेकंड
doubt
मैप,
right now.
आया और
Yeah,
गया।
there's so much potential with them, and they're really actualizing it at the same
Dad, मेरे
time.
को-
I think this
मेरे को
sits
पता
in
नहीं।
a FUT sort of favor.
हल्का सा vibe आ रहा है
Where do you
Yes,
stand that,
all
John?
I'm concerned really is about FUT across the best of 5 veto. Again, for me, the veto is kind
Personally, मैं चाहता हूँ
as
TH जाए,
expected, I'd say,
personally।
but I would definitely say towards the tail end, Heretics probably have a slight upper hand.
स्पीकर
So if
एडवांटेज
you
क्या
are
होता है, जो
on the
पहले
FUT
पीक
side,
लेगा
you're
वो
hoping
मारेगा
for a
फट से।
cleaner affair, front-loaded. And for Heretics, let's say if they've got the stamina to keep going as they did before, because Woot was one of the players who was absolutely out of this world in that previous game. And Boo's
W.
gone down. So the backline broken, and Rien's getting interested.
Timing
Nice
is perfect
work.
on that.
Really lovely.
Oh,
Social
yeah.
unable to close down on these kills, though. Look at the backline.
I was going to say, yeah, Benzi.
Oh my God, क्या bait क्या यूपी ने?
Does find a kill here. Gosh,
Oh
look at the
my
damage
God.
down. You're right, 15 HP, 10
भाई
HP.
क्या साउंड देके गए हो,
Shot
देखा?
fire here, missing. But they can slow things down now. Force the hand of Heretics.
बाप रे,
Again, that shock
क्या
dart.
खेला फुटे
It was
राउंड।
terrifying just to have still in hand. Zeus. Ooh, that was a shot from Rien. He's going to need some more knocking out.
Baby,
Good
दोनों
numbers
लोग
with
थे।
FUT. Right place for it. Well controlled. And a
ये लोगों को
brilliant
वॉल्यूम
start.
कम लग रहा है क्या?
Again, for
कम
me,
लग रहा है।
it's just, I want to see the kind of
पर्सनली तो जी को भी सपोर्ट किया था लैग
It
मैच
sounds like a negative, but it's not. It's more that for Heretics, the exhaustion has got to be there. That emotional
no.
come down, right? And
Yeah.
to come back in with that same sort of vigor like they just had is going to be a very different affair. So I don't ever see that they're going to take the foot off the gas.
These opening rounds are absolutely crucial for Heretics in
Oh,
terms
Mara
of
Zabadeng.
probably keeping things
Fort baby.
contested at least. Like I said, it's always a consideration to go into a best of 5. It's a terrifying prospect to play
मेरे
against
को लग रहा है
any
5
team
मैच
as well,
जाएगा
especially
दोनों
when you
टीम
come
अपना अपना मैच
off
जीतेगा
of a series
Like
yesterday.
that, yeah. You
Dono
know,
strong
this is
AF
kind of a bigger factor.
Talking yesterday about how hard Boo was being tested individually.
Yes.
It's a similar sort
ओ
of
ये तुझे मरा
case here versus FUT. Well, that thought though, Yetijay have some company here. Catch a glimpse. Actually,
Tested.
kind of pressure applied here, but
Oh my
Ricketts
god, oh
misses
my
on the
god, फिर
opportunity.
भी मारा
Stop just
सबने क्या हो रहा
slid
है
out of window like it was his all along, and well, I guess it was.
My
As Rien's
God,
last one
Omen
alive,
बच
and actually
गया।
for Rien's had a bit of an off day before.
Much slower. There were
Which-
numbers.
एक
And again, not
सेकंड
necessarily seeing him present
चार
in a lot of
बंदे
rounds
के
that he
बाजू
traditionally
में
would be.
Yeah.
स्लाइड करके वो
His
बचा
run
है
until this point has been nothing short of miraculous at times, but a little bit of a dip in performance. But great to see that Kosh Maras was able to swing up. Was able to swing up. Benji, the lot of them were able to pick up in that instance. I'll be interested to see if Rien's gets back to some sort of business here, but a tough opponent. Second round theirs, and confidence not an
बिटे जी
issue. for
परफॉर्मेंस
FUT.
ताज बिटे जी कॉम ताज
This round here where Heretics can have rifles to bring in. Still protected in terms of round 3 inventory here for FUT. Only really Yetijay the weaker aspect of this, but Sop immediately shutting down Benji. Great set piece out here, removes the backline and forces Heretics forwards onto B.
And Sop has been such a
Sensational,
impact player. Yeah. And again, kind of figuring out his attitude as well as he's gone along.
Spike planted.
5v4,
भाई
B
तुमको
block
चारों
will
तरफ
allow
से
some of his
घेरने
weapons
वाला
to
scene है
be
ये तो।
very, very viable here for FUT. So, it's,
Social not
guys,
there?
अरे उसने मारा
is no one looking behind you? What is going
Oh
on here for
my
Heretics?
god
That's
क्या चल रहा है
really
ये
sloppy from them, completely. I completely focused
कैसे
towards that
मार रहे हो
side
लोग?
and forgot about mid and everywhere else, it felt like.
Well, it
What
looked
was the
It
protocol
looked
there?
like Sociable was kind of tucked in there, but wasn't forced out by
नहीं
the
वो
drone.
लोग चारों
He
साइड
stays
फोर परफॉर्मेंस
tucked
खेल रहे
when the
थे
drone
प्रॉब्लम उसका
passes
नहीं
him.
था
Can like go to Pan.
Again, very awkward. This is just a great
shotgun
set
ने
piece
free
here.
kill मारा ना
Benji
ये
obviously
वाला।
has to try and deal with the start.
And
It's just there on the
Zeus.
exit. You see Sociable is eventually
push
killed, but
करके
it didn't look like
face
initially
करने
he
वाला
was
था।
traded off the drone's
shotgun
contact.
पे
And
पड़ा,
at
उधर
that point,
पीछे
FUT
से
know
headshot
they have a
भी
little
पड़ा।
bit of freedom towards the front side of B, and they run rampant with it.
And this feels like a confidence builder in case Zeus needed any more of that. It's just
Bonus
getting
गए,
together against
लाला।
that waylay, getting
अभी
another
outlaw भी है।
litmus test, another temperature check on if we like it or not.
इकोनॉमी ऑन
Yeah,
टॉप
to be honest,
आइट्स ऑन
with 3
टॉप
versus Liquid, I
Full
that was
snowball
kind
हो
of
सकता है,
well
5-0,
sold
6-0
on
तक।
the kind of jet combo.
Yep.
Certainly something to keep an eye on today. Maybe a couple of tweaks in terms of
Oh,
their approach overall here. Zeus will take a tag, but that's just straight out
बड़ी
a headshot here onto Kosh Maras.
कसम।
Down to 10 HP. Boo does have a Guardian, but elsewhere
इसको
it's
मेरे
just
को लग रहा है
upgraded
फुट जीतेगा
pistols.
पता नहीं पता है वाइब आ रहा है
had
तेज
a
जीतेगा
couple of
मजा
these,
आएगा
though.
बेंजी पीछे
That prior
लेकिन
game for Heretics. Sociable happily controlling.
दिल चाहता है टीएच
Still has his paranoia
दिमाग और
smoke about to be cycled back
aim
in. So
देख
about
के
the
लग
minute
रहा है
mark. Heretics not getting much play. Again, that
ये बैलेंस
aggressive
रीजन लंदन
start
में नहीं है
has been kept
नहीं
calm.
है
हाँ
Spike's not really left that seaside either, so kind of just taking the tour, taking a little bit of a look, see if they can get something going for themselves. But patience on display from FUT.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm waiting for some of those rounds that we saw
जैसा
yesterday
यूरो
from
गायब हुआ
Heretics
वैसे
where they
नियॉन
were
गायब
willing to just go balls to the wall and,
yeah.
and brawl out.
हेलो
'cause they
केडी
looked
बिंग्स को बोला है
fantastic
हेलो चिराग
dealing
भाई
with the likes of Eternal Fire in that situation.
They pulled a decent amount of rotation.
Okay. Okay.
That's-
10 HP, by the way.
That's nuts. But it is a fake, so you've got to look at the success on the site. And with Wu doing that, that's wonderful. But it's Zeus in reply with 2. They've made something out of nothing here, and Kosh Maras is an
He's calling them
issue.
back. But look at Sociable.
Oh, is he going to play spoiler? They can't come back on this, surely
Called
not.
the cancel now because of the time.
Where was that dart go? Cross delete's
Oh.
right there. This is now getting really, really weird. You're going to have one in
Oi.
spawn. Kosh Maras has a timer on his head of being valuable. Sociable, similar sort of thing. Can they dig out Boo in
और
time?
प्लस उसके पास और वो रेडी है
Time. Oh, and he outdoes Sociable.
वो ready है।
Cross
Oh.
delete.
Oh.
Spins back.
No way!
The pop of the ult. That's wild. Boo. Got to stay quick on his feet here.
Oh.
Doesn't get the shot he wanted. Boo still lives. Rifles! Held out in the
Oh
open.
my God, man. He's just avoiding some of the predictable spots here with the Hunter skewing his court, as you said, in the open at the end of long. A red ball clutch here for Crossley. The read on the flank, the timing almost slips through his fingers. You can see it's a soft check back here, but just catches a glimpse. Able to close this out for a fourth round to start off Haven here for FUT. Looking very, very composed. A slower affair here, and
Shit, teach fans.
luckily FUT able to whittle away at Heretics. Some ults coming online now.
Hotels will go London, yes sir.
Available for Heretics now.
नहीं चाहिए
Just missing one. Does actually have the operator here, so again indicative of a slower approach. Sop will actually give up his own operator in that
One
equation.
thing I can do,
Bit of a check
make this
on
make
Sop
this,
as well. His aggression might, I don't want to say it's going to
put
be
Mirchi a
quelled,
lot
but
of-
it's
you
a
know
nice
Mirchi.
kind of put him back into place early on,
Okay.
keep him somewhat out of these rounds. But he hasn't really been the headliner yet either, so...
ए
eyes on
वुड भी
Zeus
कंसिस्टेंट खेल रहा है ना चैट
and Crossley.
हाँ वुड भी
Make
अच्छा
things work,
कंसिस्टेंट
and
तो खेल रहा है
yeah, Heretics reading like they want to adjust off the back of potentially that pick. Maybe eye up a new avenue of approach. Still about the minute mark, so plenty of time to be played with.
We'll be able to get into a position to police this operator at least. We'll remove the trip. Heretics now grouped outside B.
कोई भी रेडी नहीं है
Man to the good. TP going to be sent in here to clear back site.
Yep, good call. It was the post plant that kind of put a question mark by me, holding that kind of
Extra body and
ये
weapons
देखने
here.
का
push
So
by
flank
middle.
का
Yeah,
क्या
there should be
होएगा
no
इसमें?
excuse to lose this deeper back line, and they put a lot more players to it. So we're already going to have two here, Benji being one, Koshmaras the other. So right understanding,
well, they're looking for
ब्रो
Rias.
बरात से ओपन था हाँ
Excellent for the
मेरी
Hunter's
कान
Fury.
पड़ गई
clearing through well. Benji. Oh! Double for Benji. I don't want to say gifted, but he takes that with open arms as sociable, the last one here. And a great approach from Heretics. Felt like they got the right read, right sight, and right approach.
गन्स
Still
गिराएगा
in a
एक और
position
नहीं
to do
सारे
damage,
reading
but
मारेंगे।
Heretics exit out towards A-Link. Not going to be given the opportunity for an exit here.
और
Heretics
not
will
bad
get their
sexy
first
attack
on the
first
board.
move भी
Obviously,
अच्छा था
operator will fall. Garage won't be retrieved. At least they're on the board. And a much slower approach here, given the opportunity to find that opener and really slowing the round
वुड भी
down.
कंसिस्टेंट खेल रहा
Maybe
है वुड
anticipating
नहीं है वो
FUT
वुड
prioritizing
है
somewhere on the extremity. To maybe equalize. I mean, already FUT have shown intention to dig Benji out of those early spots.
बेंजी
Surely.
फिश एंड चिप्स
Has to be a consideration around like this, where they find a pick. There's no second layer to that. It's just Sop solo swinging
नाम
out.
की अम्मा बेन कर दी बे
Well, it's going to be Sop with an ult this
जिस
round.
जिसका पेपर है कल all the best
I
killer.
don't know where he's fancying that
Well, yeah,
one,
got to
but
still
Yeah.
expect the possibility that he goes for.
Kal hai
there is a
paper X.
chance. So is there any priority on any of the extremities here? Nothing too active, but much deeper trip now. Placed towards C, going to free up Yet J to
Drone
lean a little
puts
heavier
में spot
towards
क्या
Garage, but a
डाला?
heavy emphasis on that kind of BA hold.
Zeus's position here,
फुल ए कांटेक्ट खेल
ultimate
सकते हैं ये
available,
लोग
can really provide a lot of support if this execute
नहीं,
towards
आवाज
A
देके जा
comes
रहे।
through.
आवाज देके जा रहे
Will certainly be something Crossley and Social will bank on if the opportunity arrives. Again, very, very tempered approach here from
स्मोक
Heretics.
जाने के लिए
This
रुके
feels like
भाई गंबा
some of
खेल
the-
रहे हैं
If you're looking at the scale of their attack sides, they've been quite
80
pacey about
है
it. This does feel
रोटेशन
much,
फास्ट हो
certainly
सकता है
yesterday,
slower.
yeah.
उनका
I think
Maybe how
that's
you have to play
probably,
against
yeah,
FUT, or in comparison to
I would argue you need a similar sort of approach.
good info for Crossley
Oh, the
there.
blue recon,
Should
yeah.
prepare sociable, but has to play his life, but he gets caught
blue
by
recon
Wood.
था।
Good entry, better trade, and then the pop of the ult. Stop, how much have you got here? Gonna know the player up towards that heaven side,
रहा है।
but it's Wood
Bro,
again.
कितना low
Benji's
है।
still going. Zeus is
एक
on the
heaven
side,
था,
Yeta
boy।
as well, not too far off from this. All the way over, but what a shot from Zeus. Benji, gonna need a 1v2. He's got the first, he's read the position. He looked up there, but it was just a good instance. Oh, from 2 to 3, and now a Red Bull clutch for Benji.
Beautiful cleanup here. A chance, I think
5
yesterday actually
foot का
spots
round था ये।
Benji there on the jump through. Great fake on the spike as well, just to draw out that last player. Second on the board here for
क्या
Heretics. And
मारा बे
unfortunately, down to lesser purchase.
Classic Benji
He
clutch.
just caught a glimpse there, actually,
Yep.
before Yesterday jumps up.
Classic Benji clutch.
I'm saying he's really been
Benji?
building up to a moment
Benji.
like this, obviously with the qualification
Benji?
at stake,
Benji PC. Benji
continuing to
PC.
shine here today.
Benji?
Could be a really good time to kind of re-hit
Rapid
that
enough.
peak form almost as well. See if he can achieve that longer term. Here, we are going to be on a lighter buy. Koshmaras,
Like
all
that.
too aware. That Outlaw doing what he needed. That A site going to be under scrutiny. Going to actually invest the ult on this. You just wanted to be certain as they do clear through. No real battle back here from FUT. It's a little tricky.
And Sociable actually took a ton of damage there.
Oh,
And actually spanned out now
my.
by Benji.
PH is back, babe.
It's just Sop left, Sheriff in hand.
Alex, bye. Love from Ezra.
This
Come
through the
for
wind
PRX,
in the
babe.
sails of
Wow.
Heretics.
Bye.
Pace change here.
Wow.
Benji to clean up.
Ah.
Will be an in-zone flawless here for number 3.
Love it. There goes the 40.
Hunter's Fury and a Blade Storm available for Heretics.
Benji
Hopefully,
former Fortnite pro है क्या बात कर
stabilize
रहा
it. I
है?
mean, you look at what's in the back behind this already. Got a bit of a cushion.
Really?
It's a great
Like
clearance
FR
through here.
FR वाला? Really?
Again, Koshmaras just been so explosive yesterday. Talking about the role that he has to fulfill, he's on the front lines and delivering for Heretics.
No,
Here is versus
he's
ये
actually
अच्छा
been quite
नहीं लगा.
interesting to watch.
कभी
I
match
was
तो वही
curious
नहीं
in
अभी
how
होएगा.
quickly he'd be acclimatizing into this roster, and he's just
मेरा
hit the
तो
ground
नहीं
running, it
गया
feels
था.
like, and made it his own. Zeus, though, is
No,
looking to
वो
challenge up a
देखा नहीं
lot.
match?
Already a player ahead, though, is Kosh
जब हुआ
Maras.
था आज.
Does he get played
आज
in?
हुआ
Does
था.
he get caught out?
मैंने
G
Hard
versus
ball back
Paper
here,
X.
angle favourable to Zeus. And the foot side,
wait,
but is
Matt.
selling a
Oh
fake.
my
How's that happened? Wook's able to turn around in time. Yedajay's going to have the surprise of his life here. Benji makes a go of it, but better control from Yedajay. Able to dip away now as he's seen the
भाई लो
rest of the
HP में
picture.
अल्ट मार के खड़ा रह के फिर भी एंकर करके
Rian's
एक
left
मार के
now.
निकला है वो.
It's up on this angle, we'll find Rian's. Boo, unfortunately, revealed by the drone. His days are numbered for sure. We'll catch the stun. And just toying with them, playing with their food. Zeus
Getting
clean
close to
up.
ult.
Sociable with a chance.
Good round,
He had to
insane
really shut this
round.
down before it gets
ये
going.
वाले को
But
मस्त
Wook just
isolate करके मारा.
spins on a dime. Not even sure if he caught a glimpse there, maybe on the turn.
Love from Big Bunks, bye. Thank you. भाभी को
Find
भी
out
कंफ्यूज
about
कर
the
दिया
case.
ये. क्या आदमी है तू? मैंने क्या?
Crazy sequence of
रुक
events
मैं
here.
नहीं
But
उठा,
Yesterday
मुझे ना करो यार.
two
हाँ.
crucial
नहीं
kills.
देखा वो वाला मैच. जाके मैप पे मैं नोड्यूलिस्ट काम करूँ.
A timeout called here by Heretics early on. 5-3 scoreline, not necessarily many concerns yet, but certainly seeing a difference. Maybe some of these early fact-finding rounds to really get a feel for how FUT want to approach it.
Who do you think will win? FUT.
Again, like I said, I was
Most
most
likely.
impressed with
Most
Heretics'
likely FUT.
ability to really stack heavily into these early round engagements versus Eternal Fire. Haven't necessarily seen the same sort of trend from FUT for sure in terms of
एक बात
defensive
बताओ,
proactivity,
बेंजी ने
but
तो वैंडल से मारा, फिर
Yeah, and the
क्लासिक
thing to me
बेंजी
was, when
क्लच
I'm
कैसे
looking
हुआ?
at Heretics, obviously now the question goes a bigger picture than just what's directly in front of us. And it's kind of rebuilding that structure of confidence too, because it felt like they've been so in their own heads for such a long time. And rebuilding mentality became such a key element to them maybe getting this resurgence of form, getting that confidence
Oh my
beside
God.
getting Benji back in the right position for it. And then obviously Kosh Maras to me feels like
Oh
such
my
a breath
God.
of fresh air for this team. As you rightly said.
and he's
so
very stoic.
explosive.
He's very stoic on stage. Yeah.
And he's not exactly the one giving it. He's not, you know, up there and out and about. But speaking of out and about, Stage 2 finals, Barcelona. Get a ticket. Do you think that was a good sell?
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
See you there.
Yeah, I think honestly I did Slaky's much better. I was caught off guard, man. I hadn't come up with anything. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Odin's out for Yedajay, and so much put towards him, keeping half of this bloody map safe, and he seems to be doing so well at it.
And pivotal in terms of
Cam
that
code?
previous round with Sociable. Bit of a
ऑफसे
whiff
कैम तोड़ रहा है
over
इसकी
towards
तो.
Platt. The set piece here, potentially. Heretics aren't necessarily playing into it right now, but
टी
Stick to
चलो,
their
most
guns.
likely सी retake है.
Spike making its way over towards A. It's only one player for FUT here. It's Costly in a very shallow drone,
ये
but
वालों
still
को
will catch
full info
somebody.
मिल रहा है सी
Probably
retake वाला
fairly
करके.
telling as well that it's Rian's, but won't note a player slipping all the way down the ramp into sewer. On the back of that now,
क्या
he's going
क्रॉसिंग
to go
पे
forwards.
मारेगा वो?
Playing into the opposite side of that equation. The lack of information here is just the trip to hold down C long. And this trap won't net them anything in garage.
Here.
No.
Rip todega
It's really a
kya?
mystery. They're still close enough by, but EMJ has to dip away. You can see the consideration. This is a full sight hit. Yeah, we know where Benji is, but even with that in mind, you can't really progress up and hit the lurk, so it's going to be down on trying to maybe get some presence going a little later in the round, but they have to hold the site. 4 players dedicated.
Thank you for the 2 membership मेरे जान
What is the
कटे.
goal? I'd imagine this, but stalled out.
Cover क्यों लिया?
अंधा पैसा भाई.
We're under a ton of pressure here, forced off these early
They're
angles.
going.
Gosh, Moras near-sighted here. That's revealed and he's cleared.
Look at that burst from Foot.
Yeah.
Just so
क्या
powerful an
retake है
approach.
bro?
Benji late to the party. Couldn't get the lurk, but that retake.
Clean blind.
Absolutely clinical.
क्या
From Foot.
dash.
An in-zone flawless. Nothing
ये
short of
क्या
a
है?
word. And Kosh Moras posted up close here. Looks for maybe a cheeky kill after that first dash onto sight. But the clearance is absolutely beautiful. Catch here from Zeus on 2 players. Nothing short of perfection here. And this is the plan B as well. They don't get anything from the setup towards garage. They're
Practice वाला retake है भैया.
banking fairly heavily on.
Bro.
Fair play.
Fair play.
Maybe
Yeah,
that wasn't
cool.
plan B, that was winging
Yeah.
it.
6-3.
Net गया पको.
Man, if they can keep doing that
Okay.
sort of thing, though, what are you meant to do? Bai's looking a little shaky now for Heretics. Well, that's
Side
Stinger,
छोड़ेगा कि नहीं?
Guardian, Bulldog, Bucky,
So alt है. वो लोग वापस
Hands on the
class
rifle.
retake कर सकते हैं.
and Crossley already reading it. Similar setup to an extent. Can play for that retake. You've got Zeus's ult.
Yeah, Zeus and Crossley as well, which is
Yeah.
a deadly combination.
So they've got to play
Towards
deeper
the A
here.
side.
Heretics, are they going to do it? They've got to make a
Oh
push.
my
and
God,
I think they're
ult
going
में
to try Zeus.
बब्बू.
It's just a throwdown of
लग
utility
गए.
on CT. And in
Technique
we
किया.
go. A lazy clear and a quick death. Kosh Moras going to send him to his grave. But they need more, and they're not getting more. The shock dart there takes away.
Odin
Root.
ball
The
दे.
crossfire, can it hold?
One player positioned towards long as well, Riens.
ये crossfire का break कैसे
The
करें?
bait out is perfect here. Yes, so both finds killed. Boo now.
Anti.
Last man standing. Sociable, the one to find it.
Bro, W खेल रहे हैं
And it's just the
before.
numbers to overwhelm Heretics.
हाँ?
They're so good at fighting as a collective. It's the one thing with, I guess, Eternal Fire as well, but mostly FUT, in my mind, is one of the big teams of it. They fight together, the spacing, the trading is really, really, really solid. I can't stress it enough. And they're aggressive, they'll take chances, but we're not seeing that being the X factor here. It's good fundamentals.
Feels a little more calculated, right? A little
Does.
more,
क्या बंग भाई मोहन नहीं हो रहेगा तो फिर
absolutely.
से language.
certainly a lot safer in terms of risk taking, but Heretics, yeah, less to buy for sure, but unable to hold down another post plant.
मैं पिक्स देख के सुबह की याद आ रही सेम मैच
TP.
से यार.
An ultimate here from Benji, but nothing else really to invest now. As we enter round 11. We'll try their luck once more towards C, but if that previous retake is anything to go by, FUT are going to be loving this. Got the same trap play set up towards garage.
Yeah,
Go
so
again.
they're right there again. They're so fast on these rotations. And when do they go? They're getting ahead of the... They're getting ahead of this. Kosh Moras, there goes the paranoia. They're springing. There it goes.
Again,
It's
again,
Yenichay going straight through. Little concern that Crossley was going to snap back.
Riens is in such a weird off angle though.
Okay, we back,
Out
we
in front of
back,
Platt.
we
Just
back.
catches him at the right
Refresh.
time. Benji again, the lurk is considered, but turns to the wrong direction.
हो गया ना?
Kill on top really that makes
हाँ
this,
तो गया.
or tease it up for
Fix हो
Benji.
गया, fix हो गया, fix.
Even here, there, yeah, Rian saying they don't know. The
फिर से
turns
गया, क्या
on the
फिर
kill
से गया?
count.
आ गया ना?
Number 4 found. But not going to feel the pinch here in round 12 in terms of the buy. And we'll have an operator back in hand. Guardian here for
Front
Rians.
row zero.
Hunter's Fury to boot now. Those previous ultimates still available for Benji and boot. It's only the TP of Sociable available here in the final round for FUT.
Can be
Still,
say
I mean,
करो.
they haven't figured out this trap play, right? So FUT are just immediately leaning back into it, hoping eventually they'll get a bite here. Surely
down
they
here
go
now.
into garage.
Please? I don't think so.
5
But
round
also
चाहिए
this time
था
around, I guess
तुमको.
the difference is that Sop's on a deep line. I don't know if they've got a read into this if something just feels a bit different, because they're super aware at this point. So I imagine he may know about it. He's still going to land a mad shot, though. Kosh Moras beheaded. Exchange of damage, but he's still breathing.
सिर्फ फर्स्ट पिक चाहिए था टेज को.
Before Sop's able to slip away.
So ulti so
considered but not noted just yet. Social, we've got to be careful because there's a second player in that smoke. Just at the right time backing out, but we'll hear the steps at least.
Yeah, Zeus called over, Sop on the way. They're reading this as the B hit and the rotation's coming in. It's right call, but Zeus going to try and punish this cross. Do they then cancel this? And he's going for it again! Stylish with the execution.
Oh my
Woot and
god.
Rien's had to, I guess, cancel plans and bank that Woot's going to hit some big boy shots here. Ah, that one's gone astray. And now at 14 seconds, they're trying, but trying is not going to do it. 8-4 here.
Great half from FUT again. Heretics a little slower in terms of consideration today, but not landing as many rounds as you expect.
Yeah, and before the second half gets going, yesterday we got a chance to sit down with Benji Fishy after an emotional win.
Yeah, I felt pretty emotional. I mean, I cried.
Like
I
boys!
felt like crying again. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, well, it was so many emotions. I honestly, like, after we won, I didn't think I was gonna cry. The interview after
इसका आवाज दो अलग-अलग कान में आ रहा है क्या
I'm
तुम
just
लोग
so
को?
proud of my team, of myself. We put in so many hours. We worked so hard to do this. Like, swapping a player mid-season is not easy, and the fact that we qualified after that, after we were 0-2, man, it's like insane. Like, we shouldn't be here right now. So yeah, it was a lot. I'm still kind of going through it, but yeah, I'm just so happy, really happy. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the rest of the games. I think we've got a lot of
दो माइक का आवाज पकड़ के दे रहा है वो.
strong with honestly the last 2 games have been insane, like having to come back.
It was my crazily takes back है bro.
In the lead that would be ideal, but
lower bracket से आगे खतरनाक खेल के
now twice, even 3 times also against BBL that we can come back and we're so mentally strong. So yeah, I think teams need to be scared of us.
And that mental fortitude is something that I was alluding to. We've kind of kept our eyes on through their successes. They've got to start having a bit of self-belief here.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about things like that and resilience as well. This team they've been down bad.
Oh, they've been through
I mean, they've needed wins for a long time. And I don't just mean in terms of series, but like positives to build upon and really develop. We always talk about the ceiling and the potential of this roster, and they just haven't been achieving it. Seen an element of resurgence here for sure, returning to some of that former glory we can expect of Heretics.
I've just noticed Zeus went 17-8 in the first half.
A bonkers first half from him.
And now he's on the attack.
Well, I think the pace is going to be certainly favouring FUT now. Heretics a much slower approach to the first half. Actually, flip the script here.
Yeah.
Heretics on the push forwards.
Yeah, on the aggress. All right. You're not reading that. Not against Heretics, but it's worked until Sop and Zeus.
Wow, the clean-up crew arrive at just the right time, Lauren. Puts it down to just Rien's and Boot. Have space to play into here towards the A side. Boot's not going to have a chance to get ahead of this. And again, you can see Rien's. The Yetajay's not noted just yet. He's conscious that on the back of that clash, he's going to have slipped somewhere else on the map.
We know where they are.
Yeah, positioned towards long here.
Getting this far without any utility shown yet. You get the foot in the door, but really hard to break these kind of trading out positions as soon as you step past. I mean, you may not get to step past Zeus. He's been so clean with it. As you said, the cleanup crew, large and in charge here. Yetajay just going to shut down the account. It's 9 rounds. It's a great beginning.
Chance here to post double digits immediately in the second half. These guys are just so deadly. And like I said, Heretics, in sense that this is a pistol for sure, so maybe not as well considered as some of the buy rounds will be, but these are the ones that Heretics particularly impressed me yesterday. In terms of taking the initiative, it was more so on the attacking side for sure, but it's kind of missing from the approach overall here on Haven. Unfortunately, Heretics in a situation where they can be dictated to, but with a scoreline advantage.
Yeah, it's that compounding factor, right? You get that scoreline, you get that start, and as you kind of highlighted, the tone that ability to take control. Sop, he doesn't care.
He hears the bucket, it still goes in.
I've got a judge.
It out.
भाई लेकिन अच्छा है
It's
वैसे
given them a couple
दोस्तों
of
तो
upgrades. Well, I say a couple of upgrades. They can reshuffle the bucky over and the judge gets to be in Rienz's hand, but
दो
still,
शॉटगन है
it's wild to watch them.
जैसे वो लोग सीधा गेम तोड़ेंगे दो बंदे सी की तरफ
by
जाएंगे
NTJ.
क्वेश्चन ये है कि क्या वो लोग
Cleared just
एक
yet.
पिवट करेंगे
Now it gets
पिवट
cleared as Benji
क्या वो लोग करेंगे
peel away
pivot?
from Garage. Only an upgraded pistol.
There
quite a
man
lot to do for
rotation ही
Benji.
नहीं है
Oh, that's a tough start and a tough end. There's it's the door's open here for FUT. They've done the job of it. Even I don't want to say a man down necessarily. The trade was fast there, but still, yet a Jake. They shut it out of all the ults. Probably not one of the ones you'd want to be building early, but Sop's doing fine. I think you've already got Zeus
Hey,
making
ignore
decent
Marley
progress as well, but a 10 to
Huh?
4.
अच्छा ignore
It's
मार
a
लेता
pretty commanding lead.
I think
Look
as
at
well in
this.
terms of the approach here for FUT, they're not necessarily going to need some of these key ultimates in the early rounds at least. Now double digits here.
इग्नोर मारना
पकड़ा गया
Hell, they can convert another bonus. They're going to be teed up for success here to close out Haven in a very fast fashion.
क्या खेलने जा रहे हैं लोल
Rifles back in hand, but this round 3 is well invested for FUT.
20 kills already. For Zeus, I'm just on Zeus watch at this point.
ड्रिल डाला
Really fast pressure on
Benji's at
Benji.
56.
And in the meantime, does then he take that as a time to go ahead? He's caught a victim, gonna drop Zeus on the push-up down A long.
गाना गाए
Now gonna try and play in re-ends of the audio cues.
बता
He can kind of stay behind, or at least, I guess, ahead of the smoke.
सरसों का नहीं है
Sociable the one.
बरसों का
Try and make something, but it's
Beautiful.
played in well. A really nice little synergy between the two there.
The misdirection here plays Rians in perfectly. So the trip here to guard the B site. FUT will get a chance at least to get into a post plant, but it will be 3v, well, call it a 2.5 v5.
Okay, plant.
Need a kill here, ideally,
Yeah.
before Heretics can regroup.
It's going to be hard. You're not going to get the players by window easily. Well, you shouldn't.
I heard them
वो
though.
लोग ने देखा ट्रिप
Who's going to put that together? They're actually not in a bad spot if they can land the shots cleanly. They're landing the shots cleanly.
Oh my
Enough
God,
initially, right? And then Kosh Maras
भाई
comes
कम
out
मारता है
swinging. 3
बे
kills. He was a little quiet
वो
till this
चिमारस
point. Now getting pretty
पिक्चर
loud.
बहुत
Finds
क्रेजी
himself
मारता
a
है
neon moment here with a headshot to clean up.
ना बा
Number 5 found here for Heretics will prevent a bonus conversion and a snowball developing once more.
One enemy remaining.
Our shot is
ये
beautiful,
देखो
depending on how you look at it. 3K.
Come on now.
Here you
Energy
see,
आ रहा
yeah,
है,
quite
comeback
the
आ रहा
first
है।
half for sure, but certainly not
एक
the
बार
sort of
ये
situation
बोलो।
we saw him shine in previously. Chance here if
नहीं मैं
Heretics
मैंने
continue
बोला
on this trend, and I'm seeing 3 towards A long. It might just be a continuation. Only one light shield here for Sop to punish.
And to see if they can adjust accordingly. And already the answer is no. Kosh Maras and Woot once again
By
maintain
second
control
fight.
over towards A long. This
Second
early start
fight
of
वो लोग
aggression,
event पे जीते।
early space taker has worked
Second
out
fight.
exactly how Heretics would have wanted. So the protocol list needs to change now from FUT.
तेज क्रॉसिंग और क्या
The secondary clearance though, Zeus and Yetajay. I have 2 members still to deal with. I have to deal with Dart here, so we'll reveal the close contacts, and actually 2 for 1.
this
Will
not
favour
bad
It's just Crossley and Yetajay left. We'll be able to get
Oh.
neural theft here to reveal the lay of the land.
वो लेने दी अल्टी
And the timing going to be
Where is everyone hiding?
pretty much perfect for them in terms of reading the rotation here. Again, there's a trip to identify the reposition. Heretics actually stay posted for that second ping. Now, actually, both trips dealt with. Crossley will be able to get the
Cam.
plan down. Heretics barreling towards the site. Gets the tag on the cam as well.
Yeah, just seen around
वो
the
कैम
corner of the
दिखा नहीं अभी
box.
तक
Yetajay might have tried to consider being slippery, but they've
दोनों
lost that
spotted
front of sight security, and now the 1-for-1
दो
trade.
1v1s दो
Yetajay
1v1s दो 1v1s ओ W
drone. There's a tag. Oh, we weren't far off from that. And the HP game worked down. No more bullets to be played
W
with.
drone there
Heretics,
W
that aggression has done them good here.
Certainly something you'd want in terms of piecing together a comeback here is Heretics being a little more decisive, a little more confident terms of committing to this exploration.
Good night.
As A-Long proactivity delivers once more for them. Certainly, EMEA has said it, FUT needs to make an adjustment here.
ये तो 2000 लोग देख रहे हैं.
A little more diligent in
चड्डी
terms
में
of
आते
their
हैं
approach.
किधर है?
And have the buy to reflect
screen
that.
पे हो गया,
Upgraded
hello?
pistols and a couple of investments considered.
Nightbot के साथ बात करोगे भाई?
Hunter's Fury as well. Chance for Woot to go crazy here. He needs one for the Blade Storm.
Yes. Full screen था, ठीक है. Yes, ठीक.
Pressure in towards Suez here. Boo.
ठीक है, वापस जाओ.
Not necessarily got a sound cue just yet.
No, but he should do soon. The Aldrone commitment, now the timing. Great bailout from Boo. Gonna catch
Oh
some
my God.
He couldn't quite get out of that blind in time.
Hey, Cap,
so
क्या hello?
gonna get both here.
Who's catching my
Sprays and praise. Answers coming in. How?
Sorry, Odin, he done a ton of damage jumping over
Yeah,
the top
yeah.
of default here with the Odin. That was ridiculous from Kosh Moras to hold down the fort here on A site. FUT will call their first time out
That's
to
not
follow
why
here.
Odin नहीं.
Then Boo
ये क्या Odin
stands
चला है
on
बे?
guard, but unfortunately, Riaz just can't recover quick enough. When the catch here on social, we're actually trying to TP forwards here. A little bit of huge opportunity for him to backstab behind
मैं
that
जा रहा हूँ
inside
टेज के
hole.
साइड पे वापस.
Said FUT certainly got to be discussing.
Back to Tej, boys.
I don't want to say a little complacency early on, but they've been losing out on some of these crucial duels that Heretics have been banking on winning.
And it's something that you don't expect to be
Yeah,
saying
bab
much
karo,
when you're
maza nahi aa raha.
considering FUT, right? Like they're a team that are good at
मैं
those
shock में
50-50s,
हूँ.
good at even maybe
अभी तक
40-60s.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. If you watched the
था.
series yesterday as
वो
well, coming
map
into this,
देखने के बाद मेरा
it's
हो
certainly got to
गया.
be a consideration
कोई
for
scene
FUT.
नहीं यार.
It was absent in the first half here, but Heretics, obviously, massively confident to replicate the same sort of success today. And Kosh Moras now starting to take over some of these rounds. Up to the top of the board for Heretics. And congrats to Boo, reaching 2,000 lifetime kills. Big achievement for him. No time to find it as well here.
Yeah.
Set up here, FUT now. Just leave Yetijay to
Finally
maybe sniff
crossing
out
cage.
some of this aggression, but Woot
ये
actually
fight
now.
नहीं ले रहे.
Perfect read on the adjustment coming out of the timeout here for Heretics. Here to support Benji.
Cam टूटेगा free में.
And Rien's getting active too. I
Still
guess with
wants to
Kosh
follow
Moras
it,
doing
yeah.
this, right? Why wouldn't you? He can play up, kind of stay posted on this if he fancies it, maybe free up those rotations, but
Be
that
free
frame
site
plays,
है.
so
So alt है.
could be a
So
bit of an
alt पे
issue.
मार रहा है.
Not cleared yet.
Hello?
Still not committing.
Pulled a couple of players over, actually. Woot, a leg on that first tag, stopped down to 30.
That's spike on top, I'm pretty sure,
हाँ,
no?
मेरी सबसे वो लोग को बहुत
That was
पहले
a
ही
wild
जाना
commitment
था.
from him while they're making an avenue up that seaside, but Kosh Moras' progress cannot be denied. Surrounded, but still standing.
Oh,
He
God,
nearly
that
got
was a
that on
wild
social,
क्या
by the way.
impact है इसका?
He's got a tag
Hello.
on. It's just him and Crossley left now.
भाई वो लोग से B
Rien's
का ट्रिप नहीं टूट रहा था
Wouldn't have been
क्या?
noted early on,
वो
but
लोग कब
now
से
tucked into
अंदर
Suez with an
जाके
Odin.
सोल्ड बेट करने का ट्राई कर रहे थे.
Finds the first, commits to the spray from there, and a
भाई
headshot
खुद
onto
बोला what the
Crossley.
fuck.
Number 8 on the board for Heretics. Starting to build a bit of momentum here. 4 in a row
Yeah.
here to get themselves back into this.
And it's breaking
What
the
do you
bank
think?
for FUT. They are unable to
Which
get,
team is
their
not
feet beneath
strong?
them.
Other strong
Financially
than G and is a easy match.
struggling now.
Bro, I don't think FUT and TH are strong than G. क्योंकि हम लोग का मैचेस खत्म हो गया, ये लोग अभी भी खेल रहे. तो उसका मतलब समझ रहे हो?
There's an Odin spam to start things off here. Hunter's Fury to be invested on the other side here. Sopska right up onto site. Crossley will catch Rien's, and Zeus going to find Boo. The trades are coming through thick and fast here.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable pace they are playing at, but For FUT, they are on the site. They could look at getting that plant down. Can they hold it though? Stingers, really for two of them. And Benji, 2 heads up, too smart for it. Sociable scene. Crossly kind of the X factor here with that Phantom, the rest. Actually, Koshmaras gonna go for this, wants to make sure. There goes the dash, expects the swing, but yeah, the J. 6 bullets? There's no way, there's no way, there's no way. All right, Koshmaras, he's still in this one.
And squash out this aggression, this turn of pace from FUT very comfortably. Initially, again, a 2 for 2 coming through. Very unorthodox timing here, but it's the kill from Benji. Just catching a glimpse of Sociable. We'll get number 9. FUT back on a bye, though.
Yeah, and I think we are going to have a check-in on the comms here coming into this round, just to see how it's going on the side. It's always nice to kind of hear from the, I think it's going to be Heretics boys. So at this point, let's see how that kind of cool, calm effect's kicking in, because by all rights, they're what, 5 in a row now. Figuring out they've kept FUT under the heel, which feels like a rare sentence. So let's go in and have a little listen with the Heretic side.
Even attacking map pe ya defensive map pe?
We have C locked, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I leave now.
Sci-Fi's cam on mid.
Guys, I'm going towards ceiling insta, okay, from spawn.
Can we be ready for B, guys, maybe?
Yes,
they broke trap on B.
We are not ready. We are not ready, chill.
Really, can we flood B, please?
Wait, yes,
He's on
soon.
Top. They're not in back.
I'm ready to paranoia on top.
Can you do it now?
Maybe taking healing, guys. What is B, nice?
Guys, backside.
Oh, bro, acha blind tha.
Ceiling, Ker, it's gonna be C wood.
It's C. I'm in C long. One more backside.
One more.
It's full C.
Oh.
You got this, guys.
I'm coming.
One C long, one C side, and Omen is unknown.
भाई heavy थोड़ा बसड़ है.
The Omen was C long.
लेकिन वो कॉल एक्चुअल में अच्छा था नॉन बैक साइड, लेकिन जब तक वो लोग फ्लड कर दिया ना, एक बंदा चला गया और उसने बीट दिया.
Cypher's still on B side. Going to be caught by Boo, however. So 2v2. Last 2 noted on C, but they've made progress. Sociable already getting active. Takes away Koshmaras and leaves Boo to his own devices. Let's try and find one left and right. This crossfire, hard to break. Has the smoke. Could get to work here. Needs to be fast. Needs to punish a player sooner rather than later. And I think for him, it might not even be in this round here. They still have the player backside. Sociable, there it is. Slam dunk in the end, FUT. I guess maybe we're the unlucky ones here to tune in on the round that actually Heretics finally let go of.
Great read on the situation. You can see Benji really commanding some of these decisions in the round. Unfortunately, I think FUT just ever so slightly ahead of the time here. For Heretics' initial adjustment, no contact found anywhere on the map. Even Benji being the one to call there is
थोड़ा फ्लड थोड़ा एक 2 सेकंड I think 2 सेकंड पहले हो जाता ना हो जाता लेकिन
good relay of information though to catch Yetajay. It's Boo to clean that one up, but it's FUT to finally answer back after a string of rounds. Only thing available here being the TP for Boo and neural theft for Yetajay. Operator considered here for Koshmaras. Let's see it just traded out.
That's a very good question, Lala.
Side of FUT now, a chance to maybe
left to jayegi, bro.
Put another foot forwards here.
Left to jayegi. Ice cream nahi, thoda mistake ho gaya.
So let's get that.
Step by step, FUT.
Taking the long walk.
Yeah.
All the way to 12 almost.
Making real strides here. Well, not yet.
Here to the Batman?
No, actually not.
The pigeon steps. Now an Odin actually is what Koshmaras settles on. Operator in hand for Woot. Looks as if, I mean, another variation towards Benji and Rienz this time around. Won't be any proactivity for sure. It's just a cam to be posted up here to probably enable some later information and a trip towards sewers. Benji will be obscured by the smoke for the time being as FUT will creep up behind this. Committed very early to see.
That's caused this. You saw how animated Weber was in that discussion, but well, Benji, you're now alone. And yeah, you got a neon, but it still takes a moment to get there. Benji stands the test on the first. Comes out on top. Actually, good info here. Benji, what's more for me?
अभी डाला.
Trying to play his life.
अभी
Kosh
भी
Moras
जिंदा है.
in support. He was there quick as hell. Benji is playing a blinder here. Finally goes down and Sop gets a second. He had no right to get a third. He's going to have to get all 5 though. Kosh. Lock in because Sop's looking hungry.
my God.
This would have to be all 5.
Woot's gone up.
Yeah, Woot has an op. And Sop's already on the hunt for him. You felt it, didn't you? You felt it for a second. Bloody hell, Woot.
So disciplined as well. He goes forwards here on the second tap
shit,
of the
uska na
spike. And he's
flank
still
kar raha hai, yaar.
sharp enough to catch.
Pretty
So
flank kar raha hai.
prevent the ace. Benji does so well to slow this down. And Kosh Moras does so well to get here in time.
I'm amazed that, one, Benji was able to live that long.
You can see as well,
that Sop
he
did
actually
so much.
he had another cage that I think he thought he'd already put down to try and block vision. Still able to slip behind the smoke. And again, just stall out Foot long enough. You can see the byproduct here. The buy broken.
एक smoke अच्छा problem को ना smoke को disrespect
Stop
करके
does
जा
have an
सकता हूँ
ultimate to
मैं.
invest
एक
in.
में कोई
Zeus,
reveal नहीं
a
है.
rifle to play with.
At this point, almost limping towards 12. I don't know which side is going to get there first in this almost foot race that they're in.
Take a stroll onto the B site once more. You get the plant for themselves. Costly
Plant
to
तो
achieve
मिल
that
गया
at least here, but take that
Costly
one.
मरा.
He's going to be cleared very quickly. Kosh Moras. From here, the half defuse is going to come here.
Yeah,
Nobody
they
close
can't
enough to
stop it. They can't
contest
stop
this.
this. Benji!
my
Holds it down to 11! Tied all even! And Foot will be kicking themselves from that.
Defensive map
That is a
है
tilter. That is an absolute blunder here from Foot.
हाँ
In reliance here and being able to reset into mid, but that first
Sop
smoke
का
goes
debut
up.
season है क्या debut Sop debut
And Benji able to just stick it all the way through.
debut
So many ults to play with. Just
थोड़े
missing
से चार
Woots.
मार दिया आई को तार
But Kosh Moras, I think, got 4 at the end there. I didn't even see
Yeah,
how
I
he
mean,
closed out.
yeah,
He's just
garbage time, yeah.
farming, yeah. But the guy's still on like 25 kills. He's been...
He had like, what, 6 from the first
Yeah,
half?
he wasn't that present. He's on 25. This man scares me because he doesn't
Let's
seem
get a
that
Zeus
phased.
check actually, because what Zeus came out of the first half of 20 or 18
Yeah,
or
he was
something.
17 to 8, I
पे
think,
जा
at
नहीं
one
सकते,
point when I
ऊपर है.
checked. So he was certainly up there.
B पे जा नहीं सकते 100 ult है
No way, Kosh Moras!
ये भी कुछ है
disgusting
what the
kill.
fuck
Oh, no. Pack it up.
किधर मरा?
Pack it up, man. Pack it up.
You're dying outside garage from lobby.
I
इस
couldn't take
तरफ
it.
पीकने नहीं सकता
The first
गरज
time we've
वाला
seen that
मारेगा
angle
इस
since like
तरफ
Dirk like 4
पीकने
years
नहीं
ago.
B वाला
When he was at
मारेगा
SAG.
इस
I know,
तरफ
I
से
just
A
repressed
वाला
the
उड़ीन
exit. I'm just
चलाया
getting real ready. I'm like, do
That's
I
the immediate volume 0, escape volume 0.
don't hear a thing. All right, we've got Woot holding this angle. Hello. he's still gone up. I get. Oh, he's made it away. How is he alive? Not for long. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Foot. There we go.
Bye,
Normality resumed, at least for a second. As we are at a 4v3. Nice.
Big
Down
time.
from Mitch. Oh, Crossley buried. And we
Oh
still have a fight to be had. Kosh Moras is just filth with this. What a round from the
Oh
man.
my
Get on 4, why not?
God.
And
Oh
Mumbai,
my.
easy work. 29 kills, barely breaking a sweat.
I mean, he's about to drop 30 in the first map of a best of 5. Absolutely ridiculous
Confirm
performance
Brock
here.
है
And it's all second half for him. Struggled massively.
हाँ
The start here on Aiden, but
confirm Brock है हेडसेट
somehow,
चेंज किया
some
चैट
way, Heretics have made it all the way up to 12.
One enemy remaining.
The frustration gotta be building here. I mean, look at the comparison, Zeus. He said 17, 18 kills.
I think it was
He's
like
found
17 to 8.
like 4 or 5 max in the second half. Kosh Moras absolutely taking over
मेरे एक
here.
बात बताओ अभी नियॉन शॉटगन
On
नर्फ हुआ है ओडिन भी हो सकता है
Have some ults to play with here on the side of Foot, but
क्योंकि अभी नियॉन
Heretics
में
didn't
तो
have to
अभी भी
invest
गया नहीं है
anything
मेरे को
there.
लग रहा है
only the
अभी
Hunter's
नियॉन
Fury.
ओडिन चालू होने वाला है लग रहा है मेरे को
Across the lead, Yetajay and Sociable. Able to invest here. Zeus potentially, but he's on a Guardian. He's missing 2 points.
It is quite interesting seeing the difference between people who've like really embraced that Neon and who hasn't. I just think Durka hates it. He hates it. Now look what you can do with an Odin.
Is he catching strays here? I just talked about getting wallbanged 4 years ago as well.
It's pretty keep it in my mind. It's your fault, if anything.
Idea
Just 'cause he's
mate,
gonna be
language.
jailed on the Neon, surely.
No, he thinks he's free now. That's the crazy thing.
Well, that's probably the best way to keep
How
a prisoner
can they
happy is make them believe they're free.
come back every time and convert a win? Genuine question. They are
At this
strong
point, however,
mentally.
for Koshmaras, 29 kills. I think Explosive doesn't even describe what he's doing.
And
There's
plus
so much
they play
just
like one round
confidence
at
the
a
way he
time, no?
plays, so much self-assurance. And for someone who's relatively off my radar, he has been a breath of fresh air. So
Again, you come back to the same discussion, right, in terms of the potential on paper of this roster for him to be sitting at the top, knocking on the door of 30 here in a best of 5. Map 1.
Back to back OB.
It's just an absolute godsend for Heretics.
Oh, they needed it. They still need to get across the finish line. At 11 to 12, there is a chance for FUT still, as Sop has got it started. Seaside's there, boom! Breaks down Sop's confidence for sure as Riaz
Riaz has got 2 on the spam!
Come on! He's been quiet all game and now he's coming online. Sociable and Yetajay. Sociable. He's going to be nullified here, and he is. Oh my God! Yetajay!
Oh my! Yetajay with a beautiful 4-piece.
You don't see that sort of thing. All 4 like that.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Give
it's
me a
stunning. Simply sensational work from Yetajay.
Yeah?
That is outrageous. Because like I said, Heretics get onto this initial play so quickly. Like I said, there's 2 bodies out deep. Woo's the one to dash up onto the box. But Yetajay, surgical precision here to find all 4 and take us to overtime here in map 1. In the final hour, just when Heretics were building all that momentum.
That was their round. That was their closer. A 4v2. Oh, Saab. There's a fine line between confidence and madness, and he's dancing that right now. Kept alive but what's the thinnest of smokes, but he doesn't seem to care.
Go, go, go.
Gonna back away a touch. He might have caught a glimpse on the player there, might have seen Wu. I think just that pixel spotted. Koshmaras, though, down to 40. Trying to instigate on that B site.
So he's still pushed up here. Paranoid does not land. The bait and switch isn't going to work. Sop and Zeus to clean things up here. Boo tries to make a go. Zeus to find number 3 in his Koshmaras. Tagged up early. Last man standing.
30 to 18. But these 4 kills might just be a step too far. Try and do what he can. My God, it is a joy to watch here. Mechanically, second to none this side.
I
mean, if FUT snatch this away.
Oh, don't.
After that second half.
Yeah.
Again, we roll our minds right back to question the resilience here of Heretics. What a heartbreaking way it would be for map 1 to conclude. Heretics to call the time out here. Give it another to follow regulation. Certainly just a check-in to slow things down, maybe getting a little cluttered. Certainly a frustrating way to lose out. Like I said, making really sound decisions. I mean, it looked poised to clean that up. A 4v2 with a 4v1 then presented immediately. I mean, that is one of the wildest rounds I think we've seen this year in the EMEA.
As a backup, Mumbai sir managed to
I didn't even think he hit.
No, I
was like, the first two, I'm like, okay.
I still thought there was 2 alive when he killed the last guy.
I'm like,
just madness, madness. And like I said, it's at the peak of Heretics' trend in that second half.
Koshmaras barely touchable. He's on 30 to 19, and then bang. You got Yetajay just slapping around all 4 of them.
घर वाले मुझे देखने लगे. Oh, sorry.
13 to 12.
उनको बोलना intense match चल रहा है, intense.
Heretics, what do you do? What do you do now?
spoken about resilience, so...
एक बार group देखो क्या चल रहा है मतलब?
I hope you got something.
Now, Koshmaras showing the Odin early. Maybe a little bit of misinformation here, but FUT not shying away from it. Rians will catch another spam. The drone doesn't clear Woot.
What has gone on here? These were God! From one to the other, both sides getting bailouts in the maddest of ways. The drone not clearing a shot in the dark, leaving Yedajay and Crossley, but we've seen that duo before. This time though, Crossley on 10 shouldn't be able to change the outcome.
Certainly feeling as if
प्लेयर को क्या करना चाहिए? Pro teams.
Now you're not even taking it.
उन्हें approach करे.
No, after the last 3 or 4
काफी लोग academy से जाते.
10 HP though.
काफी लोग rank से जाते.
Spike to hand for sure, but would need a miracle.
I don't want to talk about it. I hit my head on the desk picking up my pen.
Smashing your head against the desk, I guess, yeah.
Doing my best Heretics impression.
I was going to say, you take that one from the timeout.
Yeah. That's on me. Oh, well, there we go. So,
line.
Formality in the end, won in the first couple of moments, but 13-13. I hope you haven't got any plans this evening.
Nope.
No, we're done after this. Just chilling.
Academy कैसे आता है?
I think as well, it's a fact that Rians catches this spam. As if FUT make the right decision, right? Heretics give up this information. Koshmaras is over towards Garage, guys. He's got an Odin. There's a window of opportunity, right?
They're frustrated. वहाँ पे classroom में जाने का ऐसा सब है. बहुत आगे वाला वो लोग बहुत.
Opportunity just dissipating. Okay, glass cannons both side, Woot and Sop.
Actually, value का month end या फिर next month first week.
Sop to go forwards. Boo on the other side of this hasn't peaked just yet. Creeping onto the angle. Sop will punish.
I thought Benji might have been able to try and keep an eye on that potentially, because we saw Sop getting punished from that position earlier in regulation. Now with the number to the good, Crossley get a call for some help here. Gets it through middle as well, Zeus. Punishing Woot on rotation a little late. Now the site, I don't say it's easy, but that's going to help a great deal. Even a third.
Where's that one?
इंडिया में है क्या academy? एकता बंद कर दिया T69 academy.
Heretics lots to consider here, again facing map point. It's one where as soon as they get the green light, again it's blue down. Any sort of sight is going to be uncomfortable. It's only really Koshmaras and Woot that can cut sightlines there.
LOL क्या LOL?
Decide to go a little more proactive.
LOL क्या? कितने T69 players odds में गए पता है? क्या LOL?
No damage done actually.
Yeah.
Prevented initially.
भले इज्जत नहीं मिला.
Giving up this
कर
information.
जाएगा LOL कुछ नहीं तुम्हारी तो.
Looking to respond a little differently this time.
I feel like there's going to be like a real burst on this. But it is playing in Woot as well. Riens isn't far off. As much as they might want to try and punish Kosh, it's the others that are the issue. Waiting in support. It's a beautiful trap from Heretics. And for FUT, they fell for it.
They're just finding them every time in these situations. Almost a bit of a bait and switch. In the other direction here, it's Riens and Woot. To stand alongside Koshmaras with this Odin. Spike retrieved here.
Riens पैसे नहीं है ना. इसलिए कोई नहीं आता. Language.
A 2v5 now. I mean, Social just get a kill, right? Another 1v4.
Easy.
Six best product है.
Close out the map.
It's enough respect to boost back away. Yeah, it's fresh.
ये
You don't believe? Even with the energy here?
No, I do.
Seeing that?
I absolutely do.
One. You ready for the second and the third? They come pretty quickly after this. So
next.
3, 2, 1. No. Okay. Oh, the smoke. Oh, wait, how is Yedajay alive? How is he still alive here?
Oh, they are both so low, though.
Guys, how is he? But he's doing weird things. Oh my God! He's doing it again! This is not real! This is not real! 4 more bullets and a Benji!
Oh my God!
Yedajay is a
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I can't believe my eyes.
Hello?
What have we just witnessed?
I was
joking, Yedajay, and you've gone and done it. A 2v5.
Oh, I need to catch my breath and kind of remind myself of what world we are in. We're heading over to the sideline interview. Catch you after this.
From 8-4 half to winning in overtime. First of all, what was that?
Yeah, I think it's stressful match. I like to say it's stressful, yeah.
And I want to talk about your Waylay specifically on Haven. It always does so well. What do you think make it such a good agent for you on this map?
Yeah, I love playing with agents with fast movement speeds. So I think I'm more used to the agent than other guys. So that's why I'm playing better, I think.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go. We have a best of 5 series on our hand. I'm sure you guys have to grab that popcorn, have a little break, because we've got Lotus coming up next.
ये किला डर लग रहा बेची नहीं ये सब हम लोग के सामने नहीं मार सकते कैजुअल टीम्स है टेंशन ना लो ब्रो क्या राउंड निकाला है ब्रो इसने
Perfectly take time shit.
ये क्या है लो बेस्ट ऑफ 5 बेस्ट ऑफ 3 ये लोअर फाइनल्स है इससे EWC क्वालिफायर्स का सीडिंग लंदन का सीडिंग मैटर करेगा और जो जीतेगा वो ट्रॉफी जीत सकता है और पैसे समझ रहे
Wingman World while
समझ रहे ऐसे तो नहीं खेलते का बंक्स भाई
Wingman World while wanting a well-won break.
ये सब टीम्स काम नहीं भाई ये सब टीम्स बाद में आएगा हम लोग ऑलरेडी एक लेवल आगे तो ये लोग जब लंदन जीतेंगे चैंप जीतेंगे EWC के बाद फिर अपने सामने ये लोग आएंगे हम लोग क्वालिफाई हो गए आगे BO3 नहीं बेस्ट ऑफ 5 है रुक जा मेरा चिपको हो गया gives you win बेस्ट ऑफ 5 है भाई बेस्ट ऑफ 5 लोअर फाइनल्स है
Want to find your fastest server every time? Express like a pro and optimize your connection in one tap. Express and game without ISP throttling. Express and shield yourself from DDoS attacks. Express and choose the VPN trusted by gamers everywhere. Express VPN. Experience gaming the Express way. Fast, stable, competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to Express. Unlock free cosmetics, including Lightning Kicks Buddy and more. Scan to subscribe.
타고 있죠 이건 데자부 이미 와본 걸까 내 성공을 전부 담긴 그릇이 작아 I can't lose 점수 그건 의미 없는 숫자 내 열을 top 10 거는 식당 해골로 채운 옷잘 전부 대스탁 상시주의 red dot 경고는 없어 better not 난 사방에 다 뿌리지 마치 red hot Broken and bruised what's left to lose here on the edge of forever if I never bleed I'll never fight bleed or sacrifice but until the final hour pain is my superpower keep my head up high
La 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 la. La la. This is a small appreciation हम लोग का तीनों रीजन का सारे मैच खत्म होने आए हैं. अभी सिर्फ मास्टर बचा है विच इज इजी. तीनों रीजन का वॉच पार्टी खत्म होने आया है बॉस. अभी इसके बाद सिर्फ एक वापस तीनों रीजन का होने वाला है चैम्प्स के लिए. तो स्मॉल अप्रिशिएशन टू गाइस. लव यू चैट. बिंक्स भाई अचानक से मेल है कि मेंबरशिप मिल गया. लेट्स गो.
So yeah, not much
छोटू appreciation.
I'm not gonna.
Talking through the anger, I'm so proud of Neil. Just
फिर नहीं मिला
persevere.
BC. किसका 100 मेंबर्स गिफ्टेड में नहीं मिला तुम लोग को. ईगो हट हुआ. एक्सक्लेमेटरी मार्क ज्वाइन. समझ रहे हो?
Up above the rest, Yedajay clutching it up time and time again for FUT.
Yeah, and he was one of those players. I think both him and Benji were winning big rounds, but they were people that we highlighted coming into this game as big, experienced playoffs players, and they have been proving it time and time again. And I thought this was done and dusted, and then Yedajay decides to just turn it
Join
on.
करने से
gift
नहीं मिलता. पागल खुद से लाओ.
Downstairs, and then he's able to get 4, and then I was also messaging on Slack being like, okay guys, another overtime and we're going to be here forever. And then we go on to the second one in this 2v5 situation. They go C again, and you can see most of the players before this in garage being so scared to pick
Sop was just like,
what
were we watching here? It's like watching me.
देखा ना बहुत crazy था नहीं देखा.
Yeah, that was pretty much everyone's reaction. That time and time again, the way Yedajay closed it out here.
But yeah, when they were starting I started believing that because of what Yedajay did before. I kind of just knew at that point. I was just like,
right?
yeah. Just full belief in that moment.
Sometimes it's just players that you have the full belief in, even if they're in that 1v5, that 2v5 as well there. And then Yedajay proving he's one of them. I love to see what could potentially come out more from him. But it's also just what they're being able to do as a team, right? We're going to check out our team up moment.
अगला मैच कभी अभी तो एक मैप हुआ है सिर्फ.
Everything that FUT were able to do right in certain retakes too.
Yeah, we took a couple of samples here because although this is what happened towards the end of the map, at the beginning of it, we were looking at how FUT were going to be playing here on Haven, where they're going to be aggressive, and they saw themselves in so many 5v5 retake situations, and they mostly ended up going their way with very good utility to come out on top of great synergy to follow up and trap them.
Yeah, it was really strange. Usually FUT are extremely aggressive on the defenses, meaning they're never going to be in 5v5 retake situations, and I think that Heretics were in position to punish a lot of these because 5v5 post plant, you're usually going to favor the attackers, but it was a lot of this good utility coming in from FUT. The Waylay in particular, quite impressive, dashes in, saturates and whatnot, and it was just a really nice kind of. It was like a layer to FUT's game that I haven't seen much before.
We have seen a couple of teams trying to play around and see what the Waylay could do in the meta after the nerf and whatnot, but I think that FUT made a very, very good case because in both of his replays you can see that she's such an important piece of the retake being the way that it is, and also of a Heretics that is hard, is struggling to push a lot against them.
Yeah, and I think with Sop being that center point, we asked Crossley and Zeus to step up, and it seemed like both were doing very well. And it was Zeus on that way that was stepping up too. Maybe something that they will explore more deeper into the series.
Yeah, and we're looking towards what's going to be playing out next. That's going to be on Lotus. We're going to see if those players on the side of FUT can step up. But I'm more intrigued to see what sort of start Heretics are going to get for themselves. Because on our first one in Haven, it was a couple of rounds where it felt they needed a little bit more to get into it. And so Lotus, it feels, should be hitting the ground running a bit more.
Well, they're starting on the defense side, and both these teams are playing comps that are much better on the attack. And I think, to be honest with you, I think they're both playing compositions that aren't functional at Lotus. I think that they are both fairly weak on the map.
Do you think that FUT are going to keep the Waylay?
I think both are going to end up playing a double duelist, meaning they're going to be solo Viper or solo Sentinel. I think this map is almost you have to play the Viper and the Sentinel at once, and the result of that means is teams are going to have very
मेन प्रॉब्लम क्या पता है ये देखो बाकी सब रीजन का ये वाला मैच चल रहा है दिख रहा है तुम लोग को क्रॉसर क्यों नहीं अभी दिख रहा है ये वाला मैच चल रहा है और एनए का ये वाला चल रहा है तो बहुत पीछे बे हाँ बहुत पीछे बे ये देखने के बाद 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 फिर समझ रहा बहुत पीछे भाई इतना पीछे मेरा मन उठ गया मजाक से हटकर हाँ तो अपन ये देखेंगे ये अपर फाइनल्स नहीं देखेंगे ये लोग तो दोनों लंदन पहुंच गए बराबर लोअर फाइनल्स अपन राउंड 3 देखेंगे कि इसमें जो जीता वो लंदन जाने वाला है और फिर लोअर फाइनल्स और ग्रैंड फाइनल्स ये दो बेस्ट ऑफ 5 और ये तो 23rd को अपन 23rd को 24th और 25th ये 3 दिन अपन देखेंगे
He's the other duelist, but I think that yesterday, especially with the race, he was delivering when it was needed for Heretics. So it's kind of like those two that even started on the defense, I need to see a step up.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. I think Woot was the highlight last time. Koshmaris, we didn't even get around to talking about him. But he was running around the Odin doing things. We're going to see it again on this map. The defense could be sprinting out on rubble, shooting through walls, and hopefully we see some kills from him again.
Well, there it is, right? Certain players stepping up. We know just how strong each team is on their attack side, but now it feels like who is going to have that strong defense?
I don't love you many
going to happen for each side there? And
am I eligible to join WhatsApp group में? जो भी 100 gifted जिसको भी 100 लोगों को मेंबरशिप मिला है you are free to join WhatsApp group for a month but make sure कुछ बकचोदी ना करो क्योंकि उधर से भी किक हो सकता है ठीक है वहाँ पे भी मॉड्स है तो वहाँ पे आल बाल कुछ लिखना किसको कॉल करना किसको पर्सनल डीएम करना वहाँ पे सेट ऑफ रूल्स है वो पढ़ लेना वो सब मत करना बट और तुम लोग को खेलने का है मीम्स भेजने का है टाइम पास जो बात कर रहे हो उसमें घुसने का है नए दोस्त लोग बनाने का है वो तुम लोग कर सकते हो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ठीक है तो मेक श्योर टू जॉइन
impressed with their ability to go blow for blow with eternal fire but now you come out of that
who kicks after a month language
and you're right back into the thick of it
you can't ignore it you just can't something out of this world has just happened but again professional players going to have to keep their head in the game here new map new start fresh mind.
No, bye. Love you.
Very simplistic start from FUT.
Oh.
I guess conversely as well, one of the players that did impress me most was Benji on Lotus.
Yeah.
And he's going to be absolutely pivotal to Heretics' success here in the first half. Keep his head on a swivel though. Already. FUT looking to adjust here.
Sexy reclear
just with Yedajay being around, he might be able to get an idea that they're trying to re-clear this space.
Yeah, I was going to say there will be a notification for they slip into B, but actually the ping on Koshmaris trying to actually still gets a kill here.
The Haunt's just going to show you where you are. The Prowler might have helped a bit more, but Rienz is now on the case. Takes away Zeus. and puts Heretics up with a 2-man advantage. Down across the Sociable and Yellow and they just don't feel safe enough to go for a plant here.
Conscious now of anybody positioned towards C, but Crossrats on the clear through here with the paranoia. FUT finding some kills, but actually we're here to clean up with the
I did wonder where that last one came from. I was like, I'm
weird
pretty sure it's dead.
moment of silence there with nobody shooting each other.
But again, Crossrats is just such a confidence-based player. It feels like he's so happy to back himself, take space. He's the first man forward, even on re-clearing towards the site. So
तो जो एक्टिव मेंबर्स है वो लोग रहते हैं WhatsApp
पे. Nice start as well. 2 kills to him. So Buy going to be in hand, and on the other side, I'm just seeing classics. So all said and done.
I think you just forget what happens in certain rounds in certain situations.
Full buy on both sides.
Yeah.
Ults everywhere. God, if they win this round. Okay,
Shot.
thank you, Woot. Thank you, Woot. Did he even get the chip then further down?
I think that's the C's.
Okay, yeah. Well, that paint shot's certainly going to help matters.
Yeah. Sociable actually gets away from the second blast.
Swing all at the same time. All 4 of us. That judge is very far away. But Koshmaras, again, not one to back down from a challenge.
Walking wounded from these first few engagements. Heretics still a man to the good, Lauren. I mean, it would take a miracle now to flip this back in FUT's favour.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of space here, so re-clearing as it is.
Let to be.
You want this one?
No.
No? Okay. Can't think of any more FUT references, I'm all out. I was trying. As it stands, Koshmaras just farming. Couple away from the ult. And this round kind of going par for the course, almost as you'd expect. And yeah, Koshmaras really so 2 more for his ult. Second round looking secure.
Going to be able to protect their approach here towards the bonus as well. Well, like Shields, but I'm seeing
how deep will G go in London? पता नहीं, depend करता है कौन सा train है.
Certainly a chance here for FUT to create a little bit of pressure, but just can't really springboard off that initial kill or pressure. It's only really Sociable with notable progress on the side of FUT in terms of this first ult cycle. Actually down on a Guardian here. Opting for a full shield.
Sees.
Those group में क्या फर्क है? खास में मैं बात
again. He's not going to back down ever, is he? Even after what we just saw happen in that previous game. He does not care. And once again, put right
बोला ना सब लोग अपना मैप जीतेंगे. ये जाएगा मैप 5 भाई.
Both duelists just gone in the blink of an eye.
दोनों एकदम लड़ाकू टीम है.
Requires somebody to overcome the odds here. It's on the paranoia here. Yesterday was an opportunity, but Boo will TP to safety.
वो लोग एक आइडिया आ चुका है इसके बारे में.
Just post up in a high-low. Cover going out. Still going to see FUT probably try and make some sort of inroads.
Good confirmation that they're still around as well. Benji should be able to kind of keep some security and faith in this little high-low setup. Paranoia goes a little aside, and Benji will leave it at the end. But job done. Brilliant in the conversion, but that was kind of one loss.
But attack क्यों कर रहे हैं? ऐसी होता है लाला.
Yeah.
Double control.
Certainly need to address this issue in the early round. And the perfect start for Heretics to bounce back after a gut-wrenching loss on map 1. Already 7-1 here, Koshmaras leading the charge. Ultimate to boot as well. A chance here for Boo to farm up. Plenty of light shields on the other side. Obviously, it's round 4 purchase suffering. Might be played in here.
Yeah, just a little simplistic in approach, isn't it? Quite direct towards B. They still have the wall there as well, so not too much of an alert just yet.
First B.
Looking to try and get things started. Woot just gets involved. They are taking these fights and they're confident in the Benji. Extends a little shut down. Sociable in a 1v5 and really nowhere to go.
They've been given the opportunity to find a constellation. It's an in-zone flawless here.
साला पाप है बिनियन को गोली मारना.
And nothing short of a flawless start here to
Membership
Lotus.
gift या buy करने पे YouTube को कितना percentage मिलता है? 30.
Strikes just at the right time. The wall separating the second and third player.
Nice! Good job.
FUT's initial address onto the B site here. I said just stingers and light shields, but certainly still threats. So well handled by Heretics to keep things flawless.
आपको आपकी रेस की वजह मेरी चैट पढ़ो पड़ा. इनकी नियॉन नर्फ मास्टर्स में होगी.
So that A side of the map just looks a bit shut down until he's anywhere but here. If anything, may spur them on to explore over towards Mound.
पिक पे स्ट्रीम करेंगे 20 तारीख के बाद से. 20 से 21 तारीख से चालू करने वाला.
Heretics happy to control half of this map. No real challenges yet. And very different setup here. Look how deep Benji's playing on this.
A similar sort of thing in terms of that misinformation we saw come into effect on Haven. No initial rotation to come through here, but Koshmaras now considering. We'll leave Benji posted.
थोड़ा वैल्यू किल गया है भाई, ठीक है.
It's behind rubble here. A little death funnel. Somebody to head into.
Let's see if that death funnel can live up to its name. Already a little bit of attention on this side. The Odin's still here, but Benji's gone down. Irrelevant of setup, he's been cleared. I don't know what sort of shot Sock just hit to be able to clear him on that, but clearly easy enough. 30 seconds though, this is getting a bit...
But crucial that he gives away the audio cue, that he's actually retreated away from that. Tried to bait out from the door, but Heretics in the right place, right time here.
Yeah, they certainly are. They ignore the first man in, but it's the second that's the issue. Sociable and Zeus in combination, still going to keep this looking a pretty dangerous moment here. Woot, showstopper, he's going in. Does deny at least one player, but the plant goes in! Oh, Woot! I thought that could be not close.
Oh my god, एक hit.
Well handled here by FUT initially when Heretics react perfectly. That sound cue that Soft doesn't actually progress on the site. Maybe reading the fact there's another player deep on the A side. They have a more favourable equation elsewhere.
करेगा तो बहुत बढ़िया है.
A real chance for the showstopper to do damage there in the close quarters of the site, especially when the plant is still being considered.
Chill है, don't worry. बस टीम देखने आ जाना बस और कुछ. 100 गिफ्टेड किस में खत्म हो गया है ना वॉच पार्टी जनरेशन का.
Holding down the fort.
वो लोग इतना टाइम से देख रहे इसलिए.
Orb to be collected here, and Zeus will now have investment to consider.
भाई मेरे को लग रहा है बहुत कुछ गंदा स्कोर लाइन होने वाला है ऐसा 10 to 9 3
times. Ultimately get them a little closer. Benji will be tested here though.
And luckily he's got Boo just above, so able to try and deal with that front line. The timing's there for Zeus, catching Boo just in between it. And now a 3v3 site should be in the hands of the attacking side. You're looking at them getting the plant here. Fast flank is on the way, however.
It's too strong as well. It's Koshmaras and Woot. It's Odin. It'll be difficult to get into an angle here. Crostally actually creeps on. We'll find one. That's just what you want from that sort of play, though.
Yeah, I quite like the FUT getting active, though, on the other side by Waterfall. Still on one trade Zeus. Feeling like he's ever at once. Cross from the Ras. Confidence, the name of the game. As ever with this guy.
No secrets there in the 1v1. Takes charge of the situation. Puts Heretics up to 5. This was the round, though.
Bad.
A couple more ults to play with, potentially.
Silence,
still
Neon, Odin, new meta.
Absolutely make the right decision, especially noting a second play on that initial exploration out towards Mound.
Huh?
Lip read is being tested once more today.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Just can't figure it out.
No, I've been trying for a while. Hopefully we can get an interview maybe afterwards.
To clean up that audio, I just can't catch that final word.
Oh, after his little peek ahead of the wall, could see him back in the headspace that he needs to be in. Boo over towards Mound. Once again, trying to fight together here. Woot not too far off either.
गरम और ना हवे में दिया
स्पैंकिंग. We already have Benji this time over towards the A side. So, Boombot gonna catch. Should give away presence. Boo's sticking around here. Has a look, but I don't think he caught anything on that.
I haven't closed the gap either just yet, and a Prowler outside B will allow both Woot and Rians to explore, or at least post up here.
C side तो मिल जाएगा वो लोग को.
Outside the B site. Given what they wanted.
Yeah. And even though the Prowler may go down, do they dare go for this? Wu trying to hold where he ends. Now Wu on the chopping block, trying to get the timing right to invest that pain shell. Oh, it's concise.
My God, bro.
Hindered as well, by the way.
Oh my God.
It is magic.
Oh my God, hello.
Aim
locking.
What? This was pistols, I know, but that doesn't retract anything from Wu's aim just then.
ETJ, the last man standing, usually an issue to consider here, but they want to give Woot this ace. ETJ can't close down Boo. He's the one to find it. We'll laugh it off.
भाई क्या मारा उसने?
6 found here by Heretics.
ये वाला shot इतना बाप है slow.
Just beautiful.
उसके बाद oh my
commits to the spray as well.
Nice, bro.
And certainly,
little death slam.
Heretics fans gonna prey on a couple more rounds like that in terms of the confidence builders, that flip of the odds.
क्या crazy bhai.
It's FUT to call a timeout here, trailing 6-1. Heretics already making massive improvements.
Seriously answer देना.
Scoreline here on
Binks bhai.
Side of Lotus.
Well, that was the thing we were
chance.
discussing, wasn't it? Is
ऐसे
can they
को
actually
next
keep up
year
to the test here?
Princess Lord
The
मिलने
attacking
का.
side didn't really bother us too much. It was good. It looked solid enough. It was that defending side. Can they keep stability going into this after probably a devastating map 1? Can you bounce back? And well, the answer is yes. They are absolutely.
This is the bounce back.
Yeah.
No idea.
As ult's already there as well with Heretics, that's going to be in hand. So much to be played
Zero
with.
clue.
Curious of when that turning point comes for FUT.
Important match है, important players उठ रहे बे और नहीं तक.
Operator in hand here for SOP. Probably indicative of things slowing down a little more and try and work a pick across the map.
Were the Spanish casters just having a little sing-along?
I think they were, yeah.
Are we boring?
They're embracing
GEELI CHUMMI, my God, GEELI CHUMMI.
Happiness? We don't have that.
No, I mean like the chance.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right.
Happiness.
Yeah, wrong city, man, wrong place.
London जा रहे हो आप? जा रहा हूँ कल जा रहा हूँ मैं.
Oh, speaking about shocked, yeah, Jay, there's a man flying at me with an Odin up middle. What's going on? All right. Where do we go now? Heretics just going hunting.
Omen blind दे सकता है.
Now coming through here from Grossmaras, desperately fishing. Showstopper sent through from Woot here, will connect, SOP will fall.
Oh my God, Lala.
And Zeus not out of the woods just yet. The dash away. Man advantage created. ETJ will catch a little bit of damage, but does deal with the wall. Invested here, but definitely doesn't spread the way you'd want that to.
No. Rien's trying to hold down the push back in from the blue room, but then Grossmaras melting them alive. It's a 3v1. ETJ.
How many more have you got in yet?
Huh?
Yeah.
Spike not to hand, 40 seconds left to work
Pretty
with.
sure he wanted to ult after the ball.
Any hope of a repeat from Haven?
We weren't worried.
Nah.
Totally fine. What
we
sort
same
of sing-songs were you looking forward to in London? What are you after?
नहीं दिया serious answer. वही serious answer मेरे को.
I mean, I'm going to be honest.
वो तो next year पता चलेगा ना.
CNED.
Yeah, I know.
Because I would have lapped that up.
CNED
That would
is
have been
fire.
on repeat.
Yeah. I think we could make that work for another
Ball
player.
not far from here. Bertie Music Hall.
That's true.
Guys, Binks by बड़े creator है value का India में.
Long way from here.
उनका champs में बुलाने वाले हैं China में. Master Charts events है.
We'll have to try and figure that out for other players. If anyone's got ideas, pitch them. May not listen. If I like it, I'll steal it myself.
लेने तो membership.
Yeah. Here, however, it's Sheriffs.
Charts events है.
Shouldn't pose too much of a problem, right? There's an Odin. And there's Grossmaras.
He's just everywhere, man.
This time,
potentially,
yeah, this is really good. Able to isolate.
Afraid हो सकता है chat.
Could potentially get the upgrade off it. Probably Not what you're dreaming of, but that
Left
certainly
right हो
is.
सकता है.
Brilliant shot from Zeus on towards
अटक गए वो
Rienz.
लोग.
Now they keep re-peeking.
Left right हो
Benji
सकता है.
didn't need to go for that. There's been a couple of
अटक
these peaks
गए.
here where it feels a bit sloppy. What is going on? What is
Left
going
right
on?
हो सकता है.
Not a pretty round.
Is this like when Ethan just kept running around the map? Is this not live? Like, what has just happened this round?
Well, we'll come through here. Woot to be cleaned up here for an Amoda Thrifty.
क्या था एक करके
Zeus
लाला?
on a 3K. Finds that one, second on the board.
वो स्मोक देके जब क्रॉस किया ना तब भी मैं बोला लेफ्ट
This was
राइट.
just a weird
एक
round.
टप्पा
It just got
बस.
so messy.
ये वाला
Peeks
टप्पा
into
खाने के
water.
बाद दूर से दिख गया था ये
Really
रंग.
sloppy on the side of Heretics. I guess soppy for FUT.
Football
Terrible. Yeah.
Yes.
yes. Yes. My thoughts exactly.
I thought it might not have been live. So I was halfway out of the round. But it was. And we go back in at 7-2. As Koshmaras feeling, what the hell is that? Feeling nothing. Feeling nothing at all. He's fine. It's all gone mad here. As FUT just picking up the pace, picking up the tempo. And it's all gone wild.
Yeah.
Woot's got a test ahead of him here. Sop doesn't find the kill. Woot to shut that down. Plant will come through. Crostely in the Yetajay. Left to try and recover this. Koshmaras tagged up. Certainly doable for them here. The investment comes through from Rienz. Force them way deeper offside.
Oh, the tags, man. A little bit of chip, Crostely
Look at
on
that
one.
HP.
Just gets himself back up to fighting form, and it's all on Crostely. They need 4 to make it out of this round. Yeah, not going to happen. Heretics, they mean business now.
Looking way more composed in terms of the defense here. Probably building around this confidence that Koshmaras has certainly installed from map 1.
आज से मैं भी ऑडियंस प्लेयर बनूंगा. Best of luck.
Sensational individual performance.
भी है
You can
ना.
see he's putting himself on the firing line time and time again for Heretics. Just when FUT embrace a slight step
भाई मेरे
change.
को आजकल रात को बहुत टिल्ट होने लग गया है. चलो इसी ऑफ कर दो. गर्मी होता है इसी ऑन कर दो ठंडी लगता है. क्या है
Rifle still to hand
टेंपरेचर को पूरा लेफ्ट राइट हो
for
रहा है.
FUT. Guardian actually here for Crostely.
ओडिन नर्व करवा के ही मानेगा. एक्चुअल में हो सकता है ओडिन नर्व.
And Benji and Boot
Bullets
on the other
कम कर दे
side.
शायद.
And Woot actually close to another showstopper.
Oh, we're going back in.
100 के जगह पे 70.
Oh dear, where are we? He's lost in the source here. It is just pandemonium. There's just 2, make it 1.
Yeah.
Finally! Seeming to fight as 5. Benji.
क्या मारा रीड के थ्रू? Hello?
All across the map.
Well, we're all out the window for these last 2 rounds.
We are going map 5,
We'll
100%.
stick here in round 11, barring
TH.
heroics here from
Next
Benji.
foot, फिर TH.
We'll catch the info.
लास्ट मैप देखना पड़ेगा.
It's even harder for him now.
वो डिपेंड करेगा सेकंड लास्ट मैप पे कि कैसे हारते हो लोग.
On contact, he read the swing
wait
well,
करेगा.
but there's so many bodies. You can't be expected to go wild every single time, but yeah, the tempo's changed. In the last, what, 3 rounds, it's
I
gone...
think it's just
Hello.
like, guys, that's
Run
just that, yeah, death ball.
दिल से
Let's
आगे
see
हो
what we
पे.
can find
कैसा
here.
मंस भाई?
Really awkward exchange behind both walls.
How was your time there, dude?
SJs and Koshmaras obscuring a lot of the vision here, but the reveal actually pays off. It gives them some sort of inkling.
I was worried the Koshmaras
When
had
will
just
you go to
got
pro?
the god timing on that
Yeah, he's
position.
going to a spot here where anyone
तुम
swinging through is dead to rights.
Yeah.
जब तू
He doesn't
एक
normally need
सेक्सी
that
टीम
level
में
of help
जाएगा.
either.
जब
certainly not today.
No.
फ्लेक्स सेक्सी टीम में
3-2
जाएगा.
split to start with.
उसके बाद
Benji going to catch the attention of the Prowler, forced off that
पहले
initial
साले
corner.
LFT वाले तो जाए.
Horn, Paranoia, no commitment behind this. You can see Sociable considering someone might want to close down on that, but they don't.
Has to throw out the paranoia himself to slow things down or
बंडल गिफ्ट दे
mitigate
दो.
that risk.
अब भी पैसे खत्म हो गए मेरा. जस्ट एक सेकंड पहले.
Still looking to probe initially towards A. Social won't catch anything on the wall drop. Rienz is tucked in here, won't be swinging.
T-box करके.
Walk
ज़्यादा ये पे प्रेशर नहीं है चैट.
There.
out past towards stairs, but quietly.
They're going back A.
Koshmaras set up here. Judge in hand for him. Boo's
Never mind.
Let's go Boo. Okay, and Benji's been cleared. It's Kosh flying around the side.
God.
Zeus handles him also with ease, but Boo, the only one really doing damage back. But
TP'd here.
Zeus just so confused. They lost complete track of where Boo was.
30 seconds left.
Yesterday left now. 1v2, certainly more doable for him and his current record today.
But sadly, the current score in this map not feeling conducive. Nah, not helpful. But
LFT, 2 years of LFT.
That's an absolutely huge round from Boo to close out a 9-3 half here for Heretics.
Tens के बाद आप कब T1 मैच टोटल वालो
for Heretics at 9-3 on
कॉलेज
the half.
वालो टूर्नामेंट में एलिमिनेट हो गया ट्राई आ रहा है ट्राई आ रहा तो रोने का
throughout the previous series and this side of the map, can they handle it? So already we bide our time until that second half is ready to kick off.
Okay, I'm joining with the Spanish casters. I didn't get to face the two of you, so hi guys. How's it going? We have one microphone, so we're gonna have to share. I'm gonna start off with you. You guys are, I'm assuming, here to support Heretics.
Yeah, of course. For me, it's the best team in the world. We are here for Heretics, and you know, it is the. I think we can go to the final. I think so. Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Yes.
उसको नहीं मालूम था एक सेकंड उसका नहीं मालूम था उसका नहीं मालूम था
is going all in. I mean, I think Heretics has really good chances to get into the finals. They're doing great today. Let's see if they can conquer.
उसको नहीं मालूम था किधर
You said that only with 4
is here only to support TH जिधर जाना जाओ हम तुम्हारे साथ वाला सीन था
I mean, it should be 2-0 for Team Heretics, but it doesn't matter. 3-1 will be a win for the Heretics.
Okay, it's a 3-1 half, if I remember correctly. But in terms of this, you said it's going to be 3-1, right? What do you think went wrong on that first map? What do you think they got to keep bringing back besides, of course, Koshmara's clicking heads like crazy?
Koshmara's is insane. It will be the new meta. Neon Odin will be the new meta. Don't worry. He's a creator. He's a mastermind. Don't worry. Neon Odin. Koshmara's is the guy.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I love the energy. And by the way, you guys are incredible. I can hear you in the green room shouting, so that's amazing. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we're going to be heading back over to our casters.
Cool. 9-3, jumping back into this.
Zeus का aim बहुत clean है.
Leading the way.
Great job, Cap. दिख रहे सच्ची दिख रहे थे. आज ही मैंने वो किया था.
What we were mostly concerned about.
Absolutely.
जिनको नहीं मालूम leg stay करने से abs आता है.
Solid position. But to probably squash some of the concerns, like I said, this veto, a bit of a grey area, right, for FUT being obviously across the best of 5, and certainly a tougher test. It's always different to say what your comfort maps are.
Average notice time to plant of 50 seconds, the fastest of any London-bound team. Average 55 seconds.
A 9-3 affair.
That's basically ये लोग fast खेलते हैं.
FUT really need a pistol round to say the least in this.
जी बिल्कुल language.
Rounds were close. Getting across that line. Got a little bit dangerous towards the end. That tempo definitely shifting. Still able to very much keep up.
Back
in. Yetta J going to get the account started well. But a quick trade. There's already a 4v4.
Aggression beyond that smoke here, so maybe some pressure towards the back line. Woot already guarding that. Coming through here from Zeus.
ये kill crucial.
Crucial kill for him to find to remove some sort of safety and lands the shots. Now they have into sight.
9-5.
Back in a flash.
4v3.
9-5.
And that stun is spot on. How has Rien's got the...
It's cosmetic! It's cosmetic!
Stop it! They did everything right!
I mean, in a position where they can just be picked apart in the corner. Heartbreaking to see. Rien's unfazed by the situation, and Heretics find everything they need. Benji to clean up with the final two.
Hello?
Oh my goodness, they should be like this. Oh, they're all... Yeah, 1 by 1. This is so much fun.
You see the frustration there. It's like the one crucial kill they need, they get.
Yeah, you thought that was it. Cool, we've got this one not necessarily in the bag, but we've got a good chance at it.
कौन मार रहा है? एक और नेड आ गया.
May not go in the highlight reel for him, but you know what? Oh, no, stop. It's a 1v2. It's actually a 1v2, and they're on an angle that he could maybe work with.
एक बार न्यूज चैनल के तरफ बोल दो। मोदी जी ने अनाउंसमेंट किया था बीटेक 5 साल का हो गया, ये क्लिप कट करके घर वालों को भेज दूंगा। मेरे को नहीं समझा।
Number 11 could be decided here.
मेरे को नहीं समझा।
This bonus conversion potentially. We saw it in the first half here from Heretics. Very straight. I mean, Woot, spammer. I thought he got the kill through, but I was like,
yeah, I was
like, behind the box.
And we turned entry off. What's up, Zavas? No. Look, I'm only mean to Prius, really, these days. Mostly.
Congratulations! उसके बाद पास ही होना है।
Okay, here we go.
Technically देखा जाए तो
11-3.
है कि नहीं?
Gaps in this buy for sure. Still 3 powerful weapons brought forwards here by Heretics. FUT have to make a stand here.
Oh,
first one will fall though. Rien's the one on the Guardian to find it.
Nice. Can't control it on the follow-up.
नहीं लगा रहे उसका।
And the Sheriff looking fine. A couple of upgrades to play with too. And it's just pure confidence from Heretics. They've got a singular goal in mind. I feel like they're just trying to exploit this seaside over and over. And it is a 2v3, but not able to catch Benji in the heels there, just as he bounds towards site.
No, now there's exploration in towards CT. They have a safer plant towards the other side, so flipping the positions on its head. Zeus on the dash forwards here. We'll find contact here, but probably going to figure out that one's disconnected. It is Woot. He's going to get a free shot to the back of the head here, potentially. Woot hasn't shown his hand just yet.
Yeah, waiting very late on this. High-low setup, hard to dismantle, and won't be for YellowJ now. You can't repeat what happened on the first match. Benji? Making sure they shut this account down as quickly as possible.
Benji
400 credits behind that. Be able to get Guardians at best here.
क्या आप और हर्ष भाई साथ में लंदन जाओगे?
Heretics.
नहीं जा रहा।
Certainly an opportunity to bounce back here on Lotus. They take it with both hands.
Nice, coach. Good job. Good job, baby.
12-3.
Good job, baby.
Next off rip. Woot just went away from a showstopper, so certainly something that could be the nail in the coffin here.
Well, a good beginning. Koshmaras going down will help things. He has been dangerous throughout. Obviously, Sop not going to make it away completely unscathed.
पिछले मैप की तरह close क्यों नहीं है ये?
Takes eye up somewhere else now.
TH is THing.
Trying to be loud towards that C site, but that spike is with Rienz. He's got to get a little careful. He's not caught in the heels then.
We're just replicating the same level of performance we saw on Lotus previously. Shining here now has the showstopper previously mentioned. Disadvantage for sure, but showstopper could equal the odds.
There.
There's only one player here.
And the rest are really far off.
Zeus only has a Guardian. Difficult to string together some headshots here.
Difficult, but not impossible. Paranoia forces him away. They get site control. Try and stay around. Needs to hold on to that smoke CT side. Wait for the support to come in. I don't know, they're playing up close. Good assessment of the situation. Flanks on the way and they burst. Looking to go CT side. Really good priority placing. But a bit of reaction from Sociable. Just smacking down two of them, Rienz and Boot. Going to be pried apart, leaving just Rienz now. 1v3, one to the left. And he can't handle them. Sociable on two-step. There's going to be a little extension to play.
3 to survive, so give them a little bit of a buffer here.
They gotta want it bad.
Good race after the guy
back in terms of the finances.
सब ठीक है पर उनका कीबोर्ड देखो Binks by दो abilities ई पे अरे तक केवल एक बटन दबाएगा दोनों ability निकलेगा ना combo समझ रहे हो?
YellowJ gonna be the one struggling here and halfway to the pit. Some of these ults on the brink.
Time for a stunt. Time for a stunt. easy A retake, easy B difficult.
Or at least maybe
wall up
implying
करके
they are.
जाएंगे.
I've seen those C spams.
Walk करके
over
जाएंगे,
and
ult
over.
मारेंगे.
Posh still alive for
पूरा
now.
map clear.
No one here actually from FUT.
और फिर आगे करेगा वो fade ult.
Sociable just about getting onto this angle now. Spammed off actually. 31 HP. They've got themselves out in the open here. Woo, to find both Sociable and Sop.
Just sheer brute force at that point. Cross
मेरा
to
brain lag देखा मेरे को ऐसा लगा वो retake करने वाले TH.
There's the trade. You can't really make much more of it when they're playing like this. It's just a death ball,
जब वो
isn't it?
लोग दो
All
entry मारे तभी
five
गांड पड़ गया बोला हाँ
flying
जी.
around the map. Zeus and Yeta J.
वो लोग तो retake करने वाले थे flawless.
Pretty tough to
He
make
trade out
work.
here. Yeah, he's got a rifle now.
Okay. Chances slightly increased.
Boo just has
दिमाग
to
तेज
live.
कर देगा क्या करने का रहता है कौन सा
No
nuts?
matter what happens on site here.
Post plant util. There's isolated fight. The trades at the. Okay, it was fine in the end. The trades were there. Spacing got a little concerned, but this map felt almost too easy, Mike. This was
Clean,
very,
babe,
very simple
clean.
stuff. And I think that Boo will be ready to join us in just a moment for that sideline interview.
That अबे momentum बहुत high है. Heavy, highest.
Have to grab
Ceiling
you
पे
here.
touch कर लिया momentum.
Can you talk to me about the mental reset process from map 1 to have such a dominant map 2?
I mean, I think the mental reset happened
Range
already on
का
Haven
जब
and
kinetic
it's starting to
चलता
come
है
back.
क्या चलेगा
And
चलेगा.
all we need to do was like kind of tighten up. We gave Yetu Shade
Range का
to
loader
like,
को ज़्यादा
you
अच्छा
know,
नहीं है
2v5
बहुत
or
सही.
whatever it was.
अच्छा fight
Yeah,
है
just
एक साथ
tighten up
बहुत
and then
सब
just
जगह
play
अच्छा
our
fight है.
All right, well, it seems to have worked. 13 and 4, incredible. I'm going to let you join the rest of your team.
बस वो लोग
We, however,
दोनों
are going to
duties
be
का
heading over
impact
to a
देखो बे.
quick little break because we have Ascent, the third map, coming up next.
How's two abilities on E? Can anyone tell settings में जाके? 4 ability तुम लोग डाल सकते हो E पे. फिर एक बार E दबाया ना, oh my god, oh हो. Boombot, satchel, nade, alt एक साथ. जी आउट हो गया यस सर जी #3 और लंदन पहुंच गई है अरे एफ हो गया
Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Wingman World
अरे
while running
मौसिन
well, one break. Let's go.
At Carmine Corp, we demand the best.
ऐसे हुआ है
This is what backs us up. The
ये तो
Razor
मैसेज
is
बता
for
YouTube
V2
पे
new
ये क्या है अभी ठीक हो गया मेरे को यहाँ पे एरर दिखा रहा है अभी भी आफ्टरनून के मैचेस का हैंगओवर अभी तक नहीं उतरा आपका लैंग्वेज that feeling come back to me come back to me come back to me आज जी के ऐसे नहीं लगा अब तो बस वो नया ट्राई कर रहे हैं जमीन का नया ही ट्राई कर रहे थे वो लोग कुछ सोच के ट्राई कर रहे थे नए वर्कआउट के और कुछ लंदन में नहीं दिखा देगा मोस्ट लाइकली तो we won't see any triple centicom in London 99.82%.
a 13-4 map number 2. It's definitely not something anyone was really expecting considering how close map 1 was, but also because Mini had convinced me that apparently neither of these comps were going to be strong on defense, so we got rid of him. We brought in Billy here to give us some legit analysis about what happened here for
He was
Lotus.
calling me fraudulent the other day, so I don't know if this is any better.
It's not a good look, but you get to come in to have a lot of fun talking about Heretics and what they've been doing, right?
I mean, he was praising the Vise at the start of this stage, so I don't know what Brother's waffling about, but either way, I think one thing's for certain is that when Team Heretics are confident, they are a scary team to play against, and I think starting on that defense allowed them to build up that momentum and get to a point where they were able to close out the map in such a dominant fashion.
Yeah, when we thought about Haven, remember that Heretics was very, very incredibly close to closing that one out, and it slipped right through their fingers. But something that we didn't get to touch upon is the way that they were being aggressive from the defense, right? We talked about Kushmaras and what he was doing with the Odin and whatnot, but one of the keys was actually the aggression that we were showing on A, that probably we were expecting from FUT, but actually came to shine through the side of Heretics. And I think that this is a lot of what we got on this first half. First of all, you did listen to me, and you should have listened to me when I said that the two people that needed to step up were Wood and Kushmaras.
I did. I was watching them a lot.
I hope you've learned something from this. I hope you've learned something from this.
I'm not listening to Mini.
I think I don't do either. I think that FUT has learned that as well.
Yeah, look, they know what works against them, what works for them as well. So getting to see so much of what Woot and Kushmaras are being able to pull together here was big recipe for success on the side of Heretics.
Yeah, definitely. There was a lot of pace changes, I felt, right? Those kind of first 8 rounds, I want to say, was very much heroics coming out from Kushmaras and Woot. And I think that the pace change coming in from FUT, Team Heretics did so well to not let themselves become rolled over, I guess, in a sense, which when we think back to the very beginning of this playoffs, they allowed that to happen against Eternal Fire when we want to consider aggression and firepower coming out from Turkish teams. And I think that they've definitely taken those learnings and it's really set themselves up for success coming into this BO5 today.
There was, you know, I went back and had a look. The last time these two teams went against each other in that week 5 of this stage 1, they did play Lotus, but it was much more competitive. It was a 13-11 scoreline. So what is it about Heretics for this iteration of a playoffs team or this showing on Lotus that could be so much more dominating, that could have that big, large gap between FUT?
So here's the thing, there was a couple of moments where FUT did react very smartly to what Heretics were doing and some setups, especially on those aggressions that we were speaking about on A. I think that I specifically saw a Heretics that was able to freeze in some of the situations after even, it doesn't matter if you get an advantage or if you don't, but actually stop and reassess the situation. There were also a couple of very messy rounds on their side, so it wasn't perfect, but at least it's a good omen for the rest of the best of 5, because now we're in the best of 3 situation again.
Yeah, that's it. You get to reset a little bit, right? But
Come
throughout
back
all of that Lotus, we got to hear a little bit from the FUT coaches about how they thought those rounds were messy, but we wanted to catch up and get some deeper words and hopefully a little bit more of a confidence boost going into our next map for them.
On the Ares gun player in whole VCT,
That was a GG going next on Lotus. Were there any important takeaways though? What should we expect from the team?
Binks by boys का season 5 देख रहे हो क्या? नहीं.
Yeah, I mean, the takeaways, to be honest, are like we kind of knew how they were going to play. They played the same as last time, but we kind of just let them play their own game too much on us. Normally, we're very good at like imposing ourselves on the opponents, but really we just kind of let them play. And so we just need to stop that for Ascent. Like we know our Ascent is really good.
आज अमेरिका के मैचेस है और EMEA लंदन जा रहे हैं, वो मालूम पड़ेगा बाद में. अमेरिका अभी होएगा 23rd.
It's really easy to sit there and have that retrospective. Oh, we let them, you know, have a bit of a hold on this game. But all things are easier said than done, Billy. What is it that needs
क्या
to
लगता है 5 मैच जाएगा 110%, 110%.
a little bit more to have their game as well as cutting out Heretics game.
I mean, I think they kind of like set it up well themselves. The 2 times that they've played Ascent, they've won it, and it's been dominant. And I think when we look at the other side, you have Heretics that have played it 3 times now in playoffs, I believe, and it's always been very close score lines. So I think that coming into this, we can definitely take a lot of confidence in that. And I think as well, just seeing this double pairing of Zeus and Sop coming online, getting that operator up as soon as they possibly can will be a real kind of deal breaker for them, I think.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, is 5 Ascents that we have seen. Both of the teams have been very very keen to play this map. And actually, even though some of them were very close, some of them were also given very important victories for the team. Because at the end of the day, this helped Heretics survive and also qualify. So for the side of FUT and thinking about how they can bounce back, I think that what my main takeaway of, for example, their game with Eternal Fire is that they are very smart on how to read the map. And Ascent is a map that is simple in theory, but that also gives you the possibility of having a very high ceiling because you can get to be very, very smart into how you condition your opponent. Yesterday, I was showing Mini how Rians had a way on the defense of showing like he was everywhere in the map. And that is something that Heretics can rely on. But for the side of FUT, it's actually the attack that I thought they planned out very, very well.
Before we head into before we get to see the
automatic
pop-off and the logistics of it, we're going to have our bingo check-in. You can see it behind me, but we're also going to bring it up on screen so you guys can see the squares a bit clearer and the progress that we've made. So I believe we've ticked off the reverse sweep
we should
from the
cross
other
out
day.
the Turkish
Ace was the new one, right?
Yes, Ace is the new one. We still have a covered one that depend on Pansy and Hypok. So, Pampok, there is something you may do that will give us that, and if Rians has a 1v2 clutch, then at least we'll get the first one on the board.
That's true. There's a potential for in this map alone for us to get our first bingo on the board there.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I've been praying on this 1v2 for a while. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the free bingo spot on our bingo card, right? Like, it's the one in the middle, because it's kind of the free one. But
do you agree with what she's saying? 100%. मैंने सुना नहीं, लेकिन 100% agree.
Yeah, so sorry. Stop aura farming as well, by the way. We need to be able to tick that one off, because I think some of the things that he had, being able to get there, like, yeah, we need to see stop aura farming.
I thought we were going to get it yesterday. Obviously, they didn't win, so that's one part. It's hard to aura farm when you don't win your series. But when I spoke to him before their matchup yesterday, he was like, "Oh, did you see that clip that went over Twitter?" And I was like, "Brother, there's a lot of things that go over the internet. What are you referring to here?" And he said, "Oh, when we won against Eternal Fire," and I said I was the reason. And I was like, "Oh yeah, this brother's gonna pop off. He's ready to aura, like he's ready to talk some."
That's what I'm telling you. With a world where it will be Eternal Fire and not Team Heretics here, and I'll be here for the tea. Absolutely.
No, there is still so many more opportunities for him to do, but also the rest of the team. I'm wondering now, looking at this agent select, if we're going to have a similar narrative of the team that starts on defense is going to have that momentum for themselves, or are we actually looking at something way more complicated than that?
क्या करना पड़ेगा? अभी तो ऐसा कुछ चालू नहीं किया
है. Right? I think that he was starting out very, very strong. We need to see that come through from him here on Ascent. We're looking at this Cypher head-to-head as being one of the storylines coming into today, and I think when I'm looking at Team Heretics side again, it's that operator that I mentioned. Woot finding himself some positions where he can tuck away. We saw moments where he was... we saw moments where Woot was finding so much control of the extremities that he wasn't being cleared out of in the Ascent map that we saw from them the other day. So yeah, that's the kind of things I'm keeping an eye on this defensive start.
It was something that we saw also throughout last year, that combination of not knowing what the operator is going to be, because both Woot, or in that case Mini, but now Kushmaras play it on this map. Also think that now have the ability to set the pace that they want to. And also, is Heretics going to be as ballsy as they were in Lotus? Are they going to keep pushing? Are they going to give them a little bit of space? Do they want to be reactive? And how much are they going to battle Zeus for the orbs on the map? Because if he starts getting those ultimates on Phoenix, he's going to become an absolute nuisance for them.
I think as well, something that we need to consider is the paciness, right? We saw that last map. It almost felt like watching ranked at times. So yeah, it really does come down to the tempo for both teams.
Ascent has given both Heretics and FUT so much. Neither team having lost on Ascent in their playoffs journey so far. Today, that changes for one of them. We'll see which one's going to come out on top as we head on.
कोई explain करेगा what the fuck is this? Minimart Evolution Simulator phone case क्या है ये? Hold out आयो? है जी? क्या है लाला?
Right, heartbreaking loss for Heretics in map 1, but they bounced back with now a very clean victory in map 2. We're now asking the same thing for FUT effectively, to squash out being basically trampled all over on Lotus. Extremely messy for them. And usually some of the situations where you'd expect
Hello,
FUT to
udhar hi
really
aayega, lag
have
match.
a little fight in them. They just had to bow
Fast
down.
B.
Which I do wonder if
Counter
that does
pay
cost them coming in here with a little bit of that confidence left aside. Crossley going to try and set this one up. Out drone goes in, but Zeus, it's not pretty, but FUT come out on top, getting all three as Rien's left so alone here. Benji's on the way, but what does that matter? There was no way there wasn't a trade coming in then.
If the pistol round is anything to go by, fast and furious here for FUT. It's just Benji left, a couple of tagged up players, but it is a 1v5 nonetheless.
Ye kya tha?
Okay, that's one. Oh my God, okay, easy,
Oh.
easy, Tiger. All right, FUT, there we go. There's the pistol we wanted. Maybe not in the exact way we wanted it, but the end result is what matters.
Really awkward engagement here between Boo and first couple of players here. Caught by the near sights, is way out in the open. Unfortunately, this flood back through the door nets them absolutely nothing. Sop and Yetijay to find 2 here in the pistol.
कितने मैप्स हो गए? 2 हो गए.
Again, if
दोनों के मैप जीते.
history is anything to go by, FUT, the fastest attacking ascent team in EMEA.
But it's counter में था यार.
Gonna want to lean into that very heavily in the first half to get themselves back on track.
ये stats थोड़ा Fnatic को बता दो please.
Get that win back in their sails, really. You've got to be very careful on this approach, though. As you can already see, those close corners do have a great deal of the Heretics players present. Going to spot out Rien's. That's, oh my God, Sop.
Benji almost probably thinking he's played in a little bit there.
Yeah, you thought he might have at least a shot. As Kosh Moras now feeling a little less supported. You can imagine he's on a bit of an island, he is, and very heads-up work from FUT. Yes, Rien's and Boo are still answering, but should be overwhelmed in this. Beautiful paranoia and a great shot from Boo. It's competitive. But Woot is pretty far off the mark here.
Jay's heard it as well. Able to set up here, find the headshot. Just Boo left, classic in hand.
Sexy blind गया उसने दोनों का.
Not going to allow him much room to play. Maybe hoping for an upgrade of some variety.
There's not much in there.
Nope. It is the bargain bin.
Crazy gun.
Whatever's left over.
एक ये plate, एक plate ये, ठीक है.
What are you going to do
Main
with this
question,
one?
क्या ये एक भी गन और गिरा सकता है? एक और गन गिराया OP.
Get himself safe. As you don't want it to get any costlier than this.
Answer is no.
Losing 2, an acceptable loss. Losing 3 or more, less so. So I think Boo's accepted fate here.
Not ready yet. Cover going out.
And yeah, that'll be how it closes down. But a good little try. But for FUT, second round.
Obviously keeping some of this weaponry
दोस्तों gifted हुए हैं, but एक भी नहीं मिला. Wow. तो चलो भाई, hello, oh UPI, oh महंगी UPI.
Lucky work there. Over towards main.
इनकी शॉटगन नर्फ नहीं, मास्टर्स में आएगी. मास्टर्स में सबका खुलेगा.
An awkward buy. I mean, is there something down for Zeus or swap out here for Crossley? It's 2 Bulldogs, a scope here for Sop, but actually, yeah, 3 light shields on the other side, so chance for him to do some damage.
मुझे भी नहीं मिला, मुझे भी नहीं मिली.
And Heretics unable to really determine the outcome in the initial couple of rounds. We saw that pistol round just kind of fly by them at that point.
This is the one, actually, you'd expect Zeus to be going for one of the orbs, but see Kosh Moras looking to guard outside A main. Maybe a later pivot in towards the B main orb. He's at halfway right now. I mean, a couple of kills would obviously solve that equation. Does have a Bulldog to do so.
लोग कैंप तोड़ के भागते क्यों चैट तुम लोगों का क्वेश्चन चलो.
Initially here, it's probably going to be the turning point of this round once this trip is broken. Drone sent out, and it's almost the green light here for FUT to maybe apply some pressure.
Different pace coming in as well.
Very
We've been talking
cautious,
about how pacey they want to be, how normally they're really in that high gear. Here, it's very steady.
Cautious,
it's careful. And actually, Sop's got a bit of room to play.
मैंने बाकी आप बताओ.
So they know.
Reposition के लिए.
Benji trying to find a corner to play from Rien's, then played in. Beautiful cubby for Benji and the crossfires hold the Heretics. Able to withstand this sort of pace coming in.
W तू मेरा right देख, मैं तेरा left देखूंगा all around पे तो.
to be noted on the cross. And it's job done. Heretics with 4 and a different look from FUT.
Don't really push in and commit to an engagement here. It's a slow creep up through mid.
Camera side people
obviously reveal their position here, but there's no real pop onto sight here. Benji and Rian's just able to pick them apart.
Info देने के लिए free का.
Curious to see that sort of approach to convert a lesser buy and maybe not put one of these rifles into a position to really shine here, but
कोई trap play ना
in
हो.
terms of the purchase.
Manish bhai.
Rifles back to hand for FUT now.
Is right.
For the shock of their lives when the gear shift
और
comes in this time around.
Cam आगे
But
तोड़ोगे.
is it going to be pacey? Yes, at least for the opening attempt. We're trying to play it in.
अगर Cypher नहीं रहेगा तो भी. Omen straight line blind.
Stuck here. It looks like he is committed
Neon
to this position,
maro.
at least for now. Bold to be sticking around in this.
Sop to retrieve the orb here. Like I said, Zeus, for me, missing 2. It would be crucial to have this round 4. That's usually the benchmark for a Phoenix.
Stage fear है, camera shy.
Cautious approach here.
इसलिए मैं कोचिंग क्लासेस चालू नहीं कर रहा हूँ.
Towards mid, we'll have to do
सारे back benchers इधर ही बैठे हैं.
On guard here, actually takes the opportunity. Way ahead of timing.
It's just so uncharacteristic for FUT.
Oh.
They've won out in CT, sure, but they haven't cleared sight yet. Spike's actually down in CT. Zeus chasing down Kosh Moras. Turns the flash, gets put to bed. What's going on here? This feels really weird. I want to see a timeout ASAP. This doesn't look like the FUT we know.
सब 1v2 कर रहे थे.
Few invested rounds
Big
here.
Boss में ignore हो रहा हूँ Big Boss.
That's all Woot. Reading the situation perfectly here. Yetzche just going to try and post up and tuck in. It would not surprise me to see a timeout here ahead of round 5.
Kind of caused this change in approach? Because this does feel different, right? Like
I mean, being battered on the previous map, the pistol round certainly usually want to set the tone here, but it's a stark contrast now once weapons are to hand. That really mincing their words a little bit.
That's the weird part, isn't it? Because they're normally so confident in the way they approach it.
They've got that ethos very locked in. Should I buy?
But in these couple of rounds, like the start, I thought was going to be pretty direct, maybe clear towards Wine, pry out Woot if you can, and they cancelled on that, fair enough. But then it just felt individual. The spacing was off, they didn't fight as 5, and we're not seeing a timeout.
Maybe before the buy round to follow this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Still a rifle here for Yetzche.
Mods please check. Umar Farooq, Umar भाई mods भी नहीं check कर सकते. इतने लोग hidden है ना मेरे chat में से. Unnight करेगा तो मेरे 1 million हो जाए.
Striking twice, I heard, is the phrase. Well, see if they can figure it out themselves. If the coaching staff does need to get involved here, I imagine there'll be a timeout either way. You can't exist. Just doesn't seem.
Reto होने वाला है याद रखना. मैंने पहले बोला.
Correct.
Yetzche to take the tag here, down to 10 HP. That's the one with a rifle. There are a couple of shields to play off here. And Sheriff's elsewhere. Paranoid to slow things down. Kosh Moras 6. What? Sticks around here. 4 HP. There's Boo and Rians to find kills.
God, FUT look like pushovers at the moment, the way they're being kind of pushed around the map. Kosh Moras just ego challenge everything.
Rian's here, ready to catch Sociable. If anybody noted the TP, but very diligent on the clearance here. Sociable will fall. Crossley and Yetzche now left to try and recover.
This is by
there's probably a discussion already going on ahead of this round.
Yeah.
Checking if I got free membership.
In regards to some sort of adjustment early on, because Heretics, 5 alive, this will be the one to give them a bit of a buffer.
मैंने बोला था कि नहीं 3-2.
In terms of the finances.
बोला था कि नहीं.
Crossley here just throw your life in, probably give away.
Bunks by Vice plus KJ in Ascent कैसा रहेगा? Sandas.
This does feel conversational, doesn't it? Extend the time, then just run it down. Get yourself seen to basically at that point, but 3-2, I mean, the scoreline doesn't seem that condemning. It's just how it got here. I want to see the timeout, and I want to see tangible changes, because I've never seen a passive approach from FUT.
I'm still seeing the timer
ticking,
yeah.
KJ के यूटिलिटी अच्छा,
little curious, but
KJ से ज़्यादा अच्छा है ना.
On we go.
Cypher.
Ultimates now
Yeah,
in hand. Maybe initial plan here around this
Cypher
first
का
ult cycle.
कैम
is what we're
रिटेक
gonna
के लिए
see.
बहुत हेल्प करेगा हर एक
turning
राउंड
point
अल्ट के लिए नहीं
these
रुकना
opening
पड़ेगा
rounds for FUT.
उसका केज रिटेक में हेल्प कर सकता है
now,
Be a
man.
neural
के लिए
theft,
में
so
हेल्प कर सकता है
plenty of tools here.
a lot you can do with Cypher.
Okay, well, we're going to hear from the FUT side, actually, see if we can kind of find something out. But right now, Kosh Maras is punishing.
ओ भाई दोनों अपना अपना फाइटर गए अरे यार प्ले अच्छा था लेकिन फिर भी रिस्की था क्योंकि दोनों साइड पे वो लोग प्ले बना रहे थे रिस्की था लेकिन फिर भी अच्छा था क्योंकि जब ए पे प्ले बन रहा है तो भी बी वाले यूजुअली पीछे जाते हैं
B side'da CT'de koşuyor.
Hiç bait atmana gerek yok, çok belli olacak bana.
Tamam.
2 1
And actually, this one works out for them. So at the end of the day, this actually suited FUT surprisingly, but it does seem a little bit...
Still felt a little weird in terms of what the initial setup is and where the engagement actually occurs.
And if anything, it was that push B main that kind of surprised me from the Heretics. You had aggression on one side of the map, why are we doing it on both? You already had Kosh pushing up, getting deep, maybe a little too far, but fine, but doing it on both extremities?
I mean, maybe Heretics reading into how these first few rounds have panned out that they might find a solo Yetijay over this side of the map, or potentially the likes of Sociable.
tournament खेलते तो कौन सा एजेंट लेके
maybe to find number 3. Still with some of these key
Neon
ultimates in
में तो
hand.
Neon ही भाई
On the other
लेकिन
side,
ये
though,
दोनों
Woot
कॉम्प
now
में I would prefer
operator.
FUT नियॉन फिनिक्स भी अच्छा है उसके वॉल से ब्लाइंड वेंट करने का मॉली डालने का उसको हेल्प करने का वो भी अच्छा है और फार्मिंग भी अच्छा है फिनिक्स अभी मेटा में फिनिक्स वो होने वाला लिख के रखो फिनिक्स नर्फ होने वाला उसका अभी 6 अल्ट और बनो 7 या 8 होने वाला देखो
in terms of info to really make a decision upon.
No. Minute starting on the scoreboard.
Fastest attacking team, by the way.
And we're here. And they haven't even dug that
America's watch party होगा नहीं America's watch party होगा भी 23rd को
long rotate round back towards A, but you're walking into an op late. Hopefully you've got some util to pressure him, but Crossbelly's out. So what do you have to...
I mean, you have Zeus's ult to basically bait off
जी play
one
like
of these early
noobs really,
angles,
they are not serious कैसा ना तेरे को यहाँ पे
guess they're
मालूम पड़ता है वो लोग serious नहीं है
38 seconds. Woot's going to pop the dash, make sure he's ready. Can he survive through the initial onslaught? That's the question. Location revealed. Gets himself towards health. Zeus has seen it. Sends him away for the first try. And then handled on the second, but Kosh Maras is here. Takes a lot of damage, but still alive and breathing. But the site is theirs. Plant up next. They've got safety. Yeah, the J trying to find the timing right to back off.
Kosh Maras down to 14 HP, so...
अभी तो बेचारा ज़्यादा
hindered a little bit in terms of the retake. But still, level head carry. Social actually catches a bit of a spam.
Util नहीं हैगा लेकिन
it's just chip damage though.
Yeah, it's starting to add up a bit though. There's the flash. That's Sop from up top. Doing incredibly well this round. He's on for the ace. Stunting it down. Can't get it. Boot can at least keep control of that side of things. But when have we ever seen FUT hitting on like 30 seconds?
मेरे को 6 बार ओमिन दिखा है उसके लेफ्ट राइट में.
But
it doesn't install confidence though.
No, it doesn't. And I'm not saying they have to just run at sites as 5. You know, we're not talking in extremes, but yeah, it's like where's that kind of burst? Where's that early work? They technically walked into an A site with no idea of the operating. Yes, they could use the run it back, I guess, to figure it out, but...
You read this message and I'm taking a membership. Attempt number 1.
This was just around where Sop
Love you,
has gone,
Session. Bye.
I mean, above expectation, right? I don't know, man. This,
क्या?
Maybe this is the new thing. I'd be very surprised, though.
I can't...
Maybe
this is just kind of getting ults in hand, this first ult cycle being the comfort factor for them, but certainly not seeing the same approach in terms of these opening engagements at all. Boo here, posted up with a paranoia to potentially play in Woot.
They still
though from Wine.
Okay, handled that time by Sop. Woot comes back out. They're willing to fight on these extremities. Boo even late to the party, but gets involved 2v2. I think this is even catching off Heretics to an extent because it's just the tempo feels very, very consistent to what we know. And maybe that's part of it, right? This could be an element.
2v2, थोड़ा advantage है TH को.
To get hold of a body might be
एक का
easier said
पोजी
than
मिल चुका
done.
है.
Spike planted.
दरवाजा टूटने वाला है.
to deal with the door here. Yesterday on an angle,
my
Benji just
God, वो उधर ही
removes him
था
immediately.
bro. उधर ही था bro.
Ah, the drone should spot him there. Sociable trying to get ahead of it, but if they time the swing right, there's very little they can really do about this. Trying to stay mobile, trying to keep him guessing. Sociable trying to buy time, and I think he's running out of it. One to the right, one to the left.
अरे यार.
Puts him to bed.
Anti था वे 2-1 था यार.
Tie things up.
मेरा chat पढ़ा क्या पढ़ा ना?
Look at this ult cycle now, very healthy for the side of
Love
Heretics.
मेरा birthday आज. Anita tabai many happy returns of the day, मेरी जान day.
Yeah, and a little more traditional in terms of how we expect
Let's go liquid. Let's go
openers,
liquid.
but it's an all-out brawl in A main, and yeah, you said Boo's a little late to the party, but
Close
probably finds
the
the
game.
kill that Heretics need after that level of commitment to it.
Attack में खत्म कर रहे
So it brings it to certainly a winnable position.
Love from Kadrana Mumbai. Love you Amshakar. Let's go Tej. Actual में अच्छा लगा.
Initially here, regroup a lot faster.
Main ये कि डर से रहे और fight ले रहे एक साथ.
They haven't cleared B main, so if they do want to go towards B,
well, I mean, with these opening rounds, there are still just so many questions, unanswered questions on the side of FUT in terms of some of these setups, figuring out what's happening based on Benji's utility. Really been learnings they've been able to garner.
एक साथ market लड़ने वाले chat 4v3.
A bit close here. Hello! The smoke containing the vast majority of Rien's comes out. Swinging! How many 4Ks? How many aces might we see here today? Get a J last. And the Owl drone
कितना मस्त wanted to कर रहे घुसे बे smoke में.
The map starts to feel a little small for Yes J.
अपना पहला fight जीता फिर बाकी सारे free का मिल गया.
Somebody off guard, but
और last में बाप मारा.
Certainly an indicator of knowledge on the side of Heretics. Does he wait this out? I mean, time left on the clock.
30 seconds.
क्या लग रहा है? Ace लग रहा है मेरे को.
This setup though, I don't think you win. I've been wrong in the past, but this time I don't think I am. Yeah, enough seen there. Yeah, the J gonna get caught. It was 4 for Rien. Scotchraz is gonna shut down the occasion. But Heretics having to, I guess, temper their own expectations throughout this. Be able to adjust on the fly. When you're facing FUT on the attack, you kind of expect a certain thing.
Binks में 1.2k done on KW.
There isn't an opening fight here, guys.
बाकी लोग जिसने बोला नहीं किया follow करके रख दो 20 तारीख से वहाँ पे streaming चालू होने वाली है.
Suits them perfectly.
Did it? Or was that Rien's getting 3?
सफर से अच्छा भाई Neon
I guess they're expecting
कर सकते हैं ना.
No, not even that. Ahead of the time where FUT have actually got the util to burst onto a site. They're in a position here where there's 3 players stacked towards B. They can tuck in, rely on crossfires, force out FUT to make a scramble decision towards site, invest some of this util, but they're actually way ahead of the curve in that regard because FUT are what? They're shift walking into B main. There's a cage down. There's a drone from outside mid. It's like, cool, that's cleared. Let's walk forwards here, contact this. Yes, barring if there weren't 3 players towards B side, maybe Rien's alongside Wood and Koshmaras can't walk into this smoke.
Yeah.
Then it's a different sort of situation, but I think they're enabling Heretics to make these very confident decisions based on the previous map score and certainly the tempo of that previous map where FUT aren't really creating a lot of threat early on,
which is something just doesn't feel right to even say. Yeah,
Best map for Vice.
A fair assessment. I think to me, I look at Heretics as kind of maybe playing the fundamentals, but then I guess since Koshmaras has joined, he's been running through deep on A every now and then. Like this guy's also kind of an indicator that there is that element.
It comes back to the same thing. These early rounds, FUT aren't really learning the things they need to be able to make these snappy decisions.
No, they're having to go so
whether
deep
it be
before they can
scrambled
execute.
or coordinated, that's the other side of the discussion, right? But
well, suddenly we're back to usual programming. It's a mile ahead, and we're looking to try and find a individual, but it's a shutdown. Heretics have been given an opportunity here to put FUT back in the box, and the scoreline stayed close. I don't want to misinterpret that or maybe misrepresent it.
But this is Heretics in control.
Yes, and FUT on the attack on their map choice. On a map that traditionally has suited them exceptionally well. You can see it in their DNA, how they're built. You look at this map to be almost a flagship in my mind. Here, maybe we wouldn't expect it this round, the way Heretics have handled it. it's a tick in the box for me.
सबसे पहले मैंने बोला था करो W Frosty.
Tagged up. Benji catch the sound cue. Keep him in check for the time being. Takes a little bit of damage, and Kosh Moras to clean up an in-zone flawless here for number 6. Again, we haven't seen the value here from Zeus.
Chat ignore, I'm 16 by a big fan. Thank you. Kosh Moras, hey wo.
Surely not reflecting that either. Kosh Moras sitting at 1 and 8. 3 to 9 for
बच्चे
Zeus.
लंदन आ रही है नहीं.
Sop obviously still putting some numbers up, but it's not netting FUT rounds when they need them.
एक बात notice करो, A to J हमेशा बचता है. उसका रोल ही वैसा ना.
Only thing missing here for Heretics in terms of this ult cycle being the Hunter's Fury, so very comfortable
मैं तो
for the final
हमेशा
2 rounds here.
Vitality को support करता. Vitality sexy खेला इस बार लेकिन.
That's fine. Stop here.
फिर से entry मिल गया चाहे.
Gee, what is this game?
क्या ये kick करके?
Getting back into the normality I expect.
As
Heretics eyeing up that 7th. Zeus needed here. 1 away from the ult. Could be achievable. Could be a key piece. Crossley got ult, so does Sociable. Still a lot of utility.
बहुत जल्दी अभी एक बंदा A पे rotate करना है.
A very passive hold as well from Wu on that A side.
I mean,
एक और ले लिया है. वो लोग को मालूम नहीं पड़ रहा है क्या एक और लेने जा रहे हैं. Hello?
Light in terms of util early round. This is a brutal situation to try and overcome. Unorthodox angle for him, but certainly a chance to catch somebody in transition.
Trip भी दे तोड़ा.
And again, when you put into account Benji's utility and nothing heard in middle, you kind of get the picture of where they are. The cross gets punished. Just tapping away, Boo, just playing to the timing and the sound of the smokes going up. Door going to get shut.
Advantage.
An expectation on aggression. Yeah, it wasn't far. He's dodging bullets he can't see. Sociable just trying to get some pressure on Heaven, but it's going to put Crossfire in a real... I mean, impossible scenario. Gosh, Moras is moving around on this map more than the entire FUT.
Another in-zone flawless here. The Heretics to find number 7.
पहली बार वोट में 50-50 support देख रहा हूँ. नहीं, तेज जीत सकता है.
Here in the first half,
तेज को heavy advantage है. 8-4 plus
some ults to invest here
attack
in the final round, but Fire's not going to be
उसके ऊपर
perfect,
next
that's for
map
sure.
उनका.
Heretics completely unfazed here.
यार ये London boys.
You see how easy it is to play 5v2? You learned, you know?
We just eject back
The river's
in
flowing, Brandon. Oh yeah, the river flows in you.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's like a piano piece from a...
True synergy on display here from the coaching booth.
Energy really high as well. It's a great piece of music though, so he's not wrong in that regard. For now, Kosh Moras just feels like he's on cloud 9, Sociable, just shoved away. Boo with the double. FUT, where are you in this game? I have never seen them go out and bow down to this sort of tempo or pressure. But they've not made it through the starting blocks.
बेटे ने 100 gifted दिया.
Concluded effectively off first wave.
1000 mousepad बेचा.
J across the lead left to try and recover something once more.
1000 gifted भी नहीं दे सकता तो बाप को.
Benji still tucked into the B site.
चूसा ना तूने मेरे को.
Noted as of yet, but surely going to be considered here.
L6 chat.
Only going to be the neural theft that's going to have any sort of impact here, if at all.
इसको आ रहा है क्या वाले दिन रात को?
Cage triggered. TP to come through
आजकल
here,
नशीले
but
लोग आ
a
रहे.
bit of a fake here on the info. Boo actually stacked over towards spawn.
Tis a ruse. Crossley.
ये best of के बाद मैं message करता हूँ.
And there's just so many numbers. Crossley, a valiant attempt with the scoreline.
It's all Heretics, Lauren.
And it doesn't look difficult.
Coasting through this first half.
अरे वो किधर है तेरा?
Stuff which was not an expectation here on Ascent. However, last half time we had a check-in with the Spanish casters. Time to give the Turkish casters a chance to say their piece too.
One enemy remaining.
अरे बहन के लौड़े तेरा साइट किधर है? हेलो? एने नहीं कर रहा हूँ. एने 23rd. स्टिल इन प्रोग्रेस. साइट किधर है तेरा?
Personally, so he's definitely dreaming, but it's not still over yet. So it's 8-4, and we still have the advantage on the defense side on us, and so it's gonna be a really good comeback for us.
Do you think it's gonna be a 3-1? Do you think?
I think it's gonna be a 3-2. I wanna see the 5th game.
Yeah.
Like overtime. It's a
Overtime?
classic between FUT and
Camels
so
for real.
All right. How about yourself?
Get glad, etc. Get Kevin.
I was watching Uri saying that they should have won the first map easily, but
after 10-4,
it was 10-4. It was he was crazy. I believe it's gonna be better the second half on Ascent. It was rough ending at the half, but we'll be fine. I'm expecting a 5-map series. I hope we're gonna win.
You hope we're gonna win, or like you know we're gonna win? Which one is it?
I know we're gonna win.
All right, that's the energy. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna be heading back over
Don't
to
delay, refresh करो. Love you big girl, love you too मेरे जान गड़े. ये नियॉन का हाल.
Yeah.
ये नियॉन की काल में ब्रॉक खेल रहा है.
Okay, but do you believe in the comeback? Is there a world where you can see it? Double duelist now defending side. FUT with 4, Heretics looking locked in.
Zero
I'm not
chance.
sold you an even picture, but do you believe there's a chance?
I don't think FUT have sold me a convincing half. Is
नहीं,
the first factor
Start
there.
there.
Yeah,
Start
it's,
there.
1500 हीट बेचने वाले
it's
तू.
certainly very concerning to see that
6.
level come out, and that approach
It's
overall,
about
not
time.
necessarily the overall
30%
result.
tax.
I mean, that is
Percent.
daunting in itself to come into a second half of Ascent.
आज रात को मेंबर्स
well,
होंगे
that's
आ रहा है
off the
ना
back
6
of the
इसके बाद
pistol
करते हैं.
round 2, then only 6
ये
and
खरीद
7 to
कौन
follow
रहा
that.
है? नहीं वो ऐसा दिखा रहा है कि बिक रहा है करके.
But it was all Heretics, and it was the
खुद ही सबको
nature in
गिफ्ट
which
कर रहा है.
FUT were losing the rounds. Heretics, like I said, just total cruise control from them.
बिग बड़ा ओपन न्यूज़
never
कोई
want to back
नहीं
down
किया.
from the fight,
लैंग्वेज
is he?
दल्ले.
Straight in. I mean, his confidence is
Double
something else. But it's Crossley doing the damage so far.
Oh my god!
Oh. When's Boo been doing this stuff? Who's on
Yeah,
that
come
PC?
on.
Who's on his PC, man? You're here to IGL. You calm down. Yeah, the J.
No
1v3.
True.
Gosh, Rash is chomping at the bit. This guy. I hope he can keep this level up at an international. I really do.
Isn't it a really exciting prospect?
You might
That to me is like the thing as well. Can it translate? Because he's just so in it. 9-4. There's a big round to win for the Heretics side.
By tilted है
This
chat.
is the byproduct, really, if you
Chat tilted
straight
है.
away facing off against double digits.
क्या मारा बे
Effectively,
यार.
the one buy round becomes even more crucial. And
क्या
Heretics
मारा
already
बे.
converting a bonus this evening. Saw how they're able to develop a very early snowball.
ऐसे ज़्यादा नहीं मारता क्या नहीं?
Definitely worried.
Very rare.
It concerns me for the rest of the series, yeah.
Clean on the side of Heretics here. It could be an absolute death sentence.
Very rare.
Here on Ascent. I mean, to be honest, looking at the veto, you hear Ascent, it's FUT, and then you go to Breeze and you think, God, if they had a convincing performance on Ascent, ride that wave into Breeze.
BT there is
the total opposite.
Yeah, 180 on
Then
it.
it's like, well, okay, cool, let's take Koshmaris and Woot to Breeze after this performance.
Yeah. God, I can't wait for it now.
वो लोग को पता है पुश हुआ है. पीछे जाके मारेंगे क्या?
It's a bit of a weird one because
देख तो रहा है man.
On door. How far does Benji get before he's going to call this out? Because there's also a problem in middle, the form of Zeus, but they do only have pistols, so even if in the right place, incredibly hard to make it the right time, and he gets curious, he wants to get involved, and with Benji's success finding no one on B, they dismantle this.
He's just lost it. You can see him just on the minimap, just spinning on every angle. Like, there is nobody here.
I promise. They are in top middle, though. The pathing a little curious from Heretics. Didn't want to take the safe route. They want to take the quicker way, and they get caught on that. Fortunately, the shock dart doesn't quite find its purchase. Now Boo left almost lurking this. They've got the security of the smoke. Benji now needs to really make sure no one can slip the net. Speaking of course, walk in smokes.
Cypher भी दिख गया. लगा.
10 seconds left.
Thank you for the membership, मेरे जान गड़े.
Boot tagged up, but finally gets the spike down.
तो members only में delay डालता है या नहीं नहीं रे?
I was going to say, Benji couldn't really get involved in that. It's only a ghost, so you didn't want to see him swinging onto CT to try and
अभी
offset
नया
that.
है 16 sniper
Clean
में
up here
hitters.
as a 3K for Benji to find number
3 game
10.
के लिए तुझे game
Oh, this just looks like
heavy.
business, doesn't it? It doesn't even look like they're breaking
लेकिन
a
ban
sweat
पड़
at
रहा
this
है.
point.
Even here, retaining a weapon. So probably Koshmara is going to pick that up. So, and actually, kind of bolsters this round 3 for them. Only really going to be Woot to suffer.
Benji PC.
You look what's behind this now. It's comfortable to potentially springboard off it. Now if they just make this scrappy, right, force Foot into an uncomfortable position economically.
And have we seen the
Team
timeout?
one friend they kept free
saw
win
one in
is
the
good
first half.
choice.
Yeah, not much of a change, but certainly didn't have much of an impact.
Okay, and Foot though, finally getting a bit active. Wanted to take the extremity on A main. Gonna posture up with
Benji को
Zeus.
देखो वापिस.
Clearing at least towards the kind of wall, but
no coverage towards mid here.
एक cage
and already
market.
Benji's found that little bit of a gap.
एक cage market वो लोग को पीछे जाना पड़ेगा बार-बार
I
city
don't know if they're going to really be able to find an
एक
indicator
cage
that
market.
everything ahead of Benji is open right now. I mean, Yetsuj just looked towards spawn, so the awareness is there for sure, but I mean, at the minute mark, you don't want to see somebody tucked onto stairs on B checking
Bro,
spawn.
mid heavy weak pro max से बे.
It's this double stack towards wine that could still have impact. I say wine is more main, but just out
पूरा timing पे छोड़ दिया हो तो.
gonna have the dart back at this point. That's gonna at least see Sop. Paranoia exchange. Gonna see the flash as well. Gonna note 3 players here. That is just the go signal for Koshmaras. Gonna put up at least the first, but do they pivot? No, they want to continue on this way. 30 seconds here for Heretics. They do need to make this count. I think Benji just got some contact as well. He's down at 28, so they found him as well. This is decent for Foot. They are holding on to this, but boo! Oh, he has hit some shots today. Benji being a nuisance on the cross.
Going to catch the sound cue on the second as well.
बू निकल रहा है बे.
Just has to stay tucked for the time being.
Yeah, wants to be a late game piece, late round piece to this.
आ गया दोनों का आवाज क्यों नहीं जा रहा है?
Now starting to hear the presence on Heaven. He should start his way forward. Just the insurance policy, if anything gets a little untoward. But they still have 2 players sat comfortably on main. Woo, yeah, a little low HP. Boo, tucked down in towards hell. Crossley knows it. But it's just how do you get past it? A dive towards site, the plant's still favourable. And there's Benji, finally makes his appearance. It was a long road, but he had to shift it. That's Crossley now, surrounded on all fronts, and it's a comfortable find for Heretics, 11-4.
Should be 12 to follow
Mithul
as
bhai, I
well.
want a unique
needed to win
name
that one, and it needs to be
in game.
fairly
Suggest
clean.
करो ना please. तेरा
They are
please
going
और
to
unique
suffer.
name देख के मेरा
In terms of the
आत्मा गया.
purchase here. Don't have any
Way
odds to
done.
hand, nothing to really offset this
Unique.
position now. Heretics moving
UNIK.
towards
वही है तेरा gaming
TP,
name.
Hunter's Fury, Neural Theft as well.
Well, Bugs, bye. I hope everything is going
be lights out here.
great. Good to see you. Everything is Gucci. Vinit bhai. Everything
This does
is
feel a bit of a
Gucci. Thank you for the 5 months.
Sucker punch, really, doesn't it? Completely out of the blue for me. I really thought this was going to be Foot's
13-4,
springboard
nah?
back into the series. A nice moment for them to get that confidence back high after Lotus.
Done. Thank you.
Looks like they haven't recovered, which is concerning bigger picture. I don't think we need to talk about it just yet. These games aren't an international, but again, you've got to have resilience.
It's a best of 5 test, and that's what it's.
Yes.
साला कभी-कभी लगता है
And
मेरे
on
से
the other
ज़्यादा
side, look,
chat
advertising
ऐसा
will question Heretics' best
self-entertaining
of
है
5
बे.
capability.
Chat
It was one
like
of their biggest
करो.
faults. When they got to those late stages,
Triple
they
X
got to the
boys.
best of 5s, they would struggle. Here, they've seemed to hold their own, still able to come up with ideas and keep their cool here. And in 1 minute, they slowly begin their approach towards
क्या
A.
push रोक पाएंगे? आवाज आ गया.
Again, it's Guardians and
अल्टाने
Bulldogs
वाला
here
है.
to really
अल्टाने वाला
try
है.
and hold down the fort. Not comfortable in terms of committing
अल्टाने
to
वाला
these
है.
first engagements. So opting to stack up here for a retake.
अल्टाने वाला है.
Now it looks to be
Kept
the
at bay
intention.
here, yeah.
अच्छा सो अब मेरे को इतना
Heaven.
irritate होता था ना अगर सो के बाद अल्टा और वही प्लांट कर रहा है.
Standardized post plant. Do they have any ult? Rien's. That's what I was looking at.
Sop just caught a headshot as well there. Rien's
Double
very
assist
disconnected,
back
so
there.
Heretics just need to buy time on site.
They're doing more than that. Koshmaras once again involved. Benji on the trade, and the numbers
The
sitting
blue
good.
bear.
Yet a J of formality to the outcome. A far cry from the first map here. There's 12 looking like it is fated to be carved on the board. 12-4. And Heretics looking like it's just another day at the office.
1 बजे होगा if 3-0 तो 1 बजे अभी इसके बाद एक ही मैच
previous round. It's going to be a similar purchase.
Stop
taking a ton of damage.
Next map उनका है ना?
Heretics, the cleanup is just beautiful. No! The TP and neural theft is still no ultimate available.
बहुत शुक्रिया, love you too.
Similar trend to what we saw on the attack. Didn't build towards some of these key ultimates early on.
का update आएगा Masters में.
Really struggled in terms of the impactful.
GG's mostly.
High value rounds.
ये map तो GG है. अभी breeze में अगर कुछ तूफान ही करते FUT तो पता नहीं.
Kept in check.
लेकिन वो लोग कुछ तो prep रहेगा.
Not for long.
Look at this. Absolute confidence. It's only sociable to do some damage back. A nice shock dart may put Benji off that confident roll, but sociable trying to bang down the hatches on the B side. He's got help here. He's not alone. It's Crossley by his side, but 3 players against the 4. Ariens is flying in. Crossley with it all to do.
Oh my God!
Can't make it 4.
Who's got TP?
1v1, you're right. Does he stay here?
He would be TPing into Yetijay's setup over on the A site. So it'll be an information factor to consider.
Does he go for the fake TP? Does he? He's got so many options here.
नहीं एक्शन में वो A पे जाएगा टैप वैप करके ना बक्सी करके A पे जाएगा.
He's gone for the smoke, looking like he wants to commit towards this side of the map. 38 seconds. Jay getting closer. Does he disrespect the smoke? Should be an expectation against this team. It is, but he still wins.
Oh my God, क्या मारा बे तुझे? Bulldog को भी.
21.
मेरे को लगा A पे जाएगा क्योंकि उसको मालूम है कि A retake पे छोड़ दिया रहेगा ट्रिप और कैंप पे.
Will be given number 5. Not necessarily any sort of security in terms of the buy though, because it was 2 rounds back to back. They're buying down to 50 credits here and there.
Crossley ने क्या मारा?
Least the benefit being TP Hunter's Fury just missing 1 point for the other 3. But we're talking about very fine margins here.
It's a cute game. NGL.
Yeah, the finest of margin that SOP can't afford.
I think this is most promising team for winning the Masters at London. Yes, sir.
No room for mistake. Koshmaras right off the rip here. Eat that paranoia. Going to be seen scaling up. But Yetijay put in the corner, comes out, gets it. Koshmaras goes down, sees some more. Boom! Still going to find sociable. Takes out his opposing number. Zeus on the swing from heaven. It's only Boo doing damage back right now. Boo on 3, but it's SOP doing the same. 6 foot.
Bro, SOP ने क्या मारा बुको?
Finances here from Heretics' early success.
Yeah.
This will be the one to first, at least the first round, to keep it in check ever so slightly.
I've just noticed Zeus is still on 3 kills.
Yeah.
He's just not been present in this, has he?
Bro, क्या मारा
I mean, it's a statement to say you just can't remember many Phoenix ults, right? It's the one we're talking about when we had the operator in the first half. It's usually such a huge talking point. Teams that make this
क्या
work.
लगता है चैट? यार मैं first time देखा
Again, we keep gathering the majority of those orbs in depth. It's not how you want to see this pan out at all.
करके मारता और plus
it's a pacey approach through Cat. Flash on the smoke.
One of the best
back
aimers.
to business. SOP's right there. This is a fight in middle, and Heretics have won out thus far. A 2-for-1 trade, burying Zeus and SOP. But can they find the next correct step? Yetijay still commanding a good amount of space and gets the info.
But that will reveal that it is solo. TP to come across here from Sociable. But again, it's called the entire rotation.
वापस Boo versus U2J.
Yetijay can't make earlier progress in this because of the trip. TP to come through here. Boost sticks it.
Okay, he commits, but I guess whereas the trade is not quickly happened, so Crossley there's a little bit of life left in him, still going for this. Benji on the overwhelm on the CT side, going to open up the chance for the plant.
Thank God Sociable gets a gun there. Still a judge to hand. 8 seconds on a reveal here. Rienz and Benji now in a position to close this out.
2 through market, Heretics getting active. Benji getting interested, 1 in this, 1 done. They fall back, they make Sociable work for his dinner. 4 kills so far in this entire map. This is what we're asking of him in this round. Sociable makes an attempt, and that's all it will be. 13-6. A
Clean
cut
map,
up
bit.
for Heretics.
Clean map,
It
bit.
looked all
Clean
too
map.
simple here, and if anything, a little surprising on the
Clean
set.
map.
However, we will be hearing from Rienz on the sideline.
London bolte.
Hi, Rienz.
वही है ना जो जीता
When I
लंदन वही है
interviewed you
ना
earlier today, you said it was going to be 3-0. You're now 2-1 in the lead. Phenomenal performance from you individually as well. How does it feel to be wrong about the prediction at least?
I mean, honestly.
Yep.
Wait, can you repeat the last part? Sorry.
How does it feel to be wrong about the prediction?
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, we're just trying our best here. I don't care about like predictions, you know. And I think we should have won heaven already, but we couldn't. It's fine. So just on to the next match.
Oh, हाँ, technically देखा जाए 3-0 ना
Do you want to
chat.
give a second prediction?
Sorry.
Do you want to give a second prediction?
Already qualified. अरे मैं चूतिया हो यार मैं.
Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go.
Maaf
We're going to be
karo,
heading
maaf
up to a
Already-
quick little break.
already
Breeze
qualified,
coming up next.
माफ करो. Due to a language.
The VCT EMEA Finals breaks tradition and leaves Berlin for the very first time this summer. It is Barcelona's
normal
turn
stream
to
पे
live
खेलोगे
one
बहुत
of the
time हो गया
best
please
experiences that our
नहीं
region has to offer,
Normal stream
alongside
दिन में
the
दो
best
बार हो रहा
teams
है
in the EMEA. Because the best players ultimately deserve the best, most vibrant crowd. In the end, this is what they have been fighting for all year around.
Buy your tickets now. See you in Barcelona.
Next second.
Red Bull gives you wings.
रोस्टर में फुट का लोगो लगा के घूमता हूँ मैं क्यों क्लिक पे स्ट्रीम्स 20 तारीख के बाद 20 से 21 तारीख से चालू हो जाएगा
Express like a pro and
ज्वाइन करके फॉलो करके रख देना मेरी जान का वीडियो लाइक करके रख दो क्लोज टू 3 के लाला
from DDoS attacks. Express and choose the VPN trusted by gamers everywhere. Express VPN. Experience gaming the Express way. Fast, stable, competitive. Outplay the world. It's time to Express. Unlock free cosmetics, including Lightning Kicks Buddy, and more. Scan to subscribe.
Yeah. Let me get a punch. Let me get a punch. Let you feel the punch. Let me get a punch. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, don't punch me. Don't keep getting me pissed before I make you bleed. Pray for your rest in peace. It's the only piece that you need, even a punch. This is the purge. Everybody please your perk. Your perma kick these people with my kitty pound. Play with the wrong gal pound. Put when it put get my pop on out. Pop on now, yeah, of a kite being my pound. Pack it out, back it out. กูสร้างมึงภาพลับ yo how about now bruh จบบ้านนี้ไม่ต้องรอถึงหูพวกกูจัดมึงจุกดัง Be the pepper, pick a pack of peppers. People like me pick a pack of bricks for a week per day per minute. Rapper like me ทำพวกมึง panic บอกกูเป็นผู้หญิงมี point of proof ไม่ควรได้ pride เข้าใจมึง lose อะไรไม่รู้พร้อมพวกขี้แพ้มาพานกูพูดไปก็ไร point เขาต่อยสักชุดดีกว่าว่าพวก What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, don't punch me. All problems are proved in one punch. All battles are beat in one punch. Put you to sleep with this one punch. ไม่สะเทือนกูสักนิดกูขอสกิด one punch. ชีวิตที่กูโดนมามากกว่า one punch. วันนั้นที่กูช่วยกูสักคนมา one punch. One day, one life, one dream, one punch. If you have one shot, better have one punch. Eminem said, Millie Rabbit, I'm the world short. You just catfish. Kevin said, พ่อแม่คือความจริง Summer and fall ที่คือ competition ผลลัพธ์คือ I'm the best, bruh. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah, boom. What a hoop, don't sleep, oh yeah, yeah.
You find yourselves in another tight series. How much of a grind have these playoffs been, and how do you build up the team's resilience to pull through?
I think it's honestly something we were just talking about just now. We've not had much of a break from the last couple of weeks. It's a grind, like I mean, yeah, it is just a grind, and that's just part of the job, and we live for it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I mean, it's also just a bit of experience, to be honest. So I think the experience helps kind of pull us through. Yeah.
They live for it, not only playing day in, day out, but also prepping day in, day out. And of course, my analysts do as well, right? This map number 3 that we got to see for Ascent, we were hoping a little bit more coming out from FUT, but yet another one where we just see Heretics come in, kind of, I want to say, do all the prep work and be like, yep, I don't know why we even lost map 1.
Yeah, I think fraudulent analysis for me yet again. I was very excited for FUT's attack side. I was watching it this morning thinking this team's actually pretty good at the attack side, but I forgot. Heretics actually really good at the defense. They were very proactive on that defense. They were able to get control of both the mains and then react accordingly across the map. I think it was a very good showing from Heretics, especially when we think about London. Like now I'm thinking about these maps in terms of London. I think this is one of the maps that, you know, could be one of those maps that solidifies them maybe into
So London is still on, yes sir.
I think that was something that we had said to keep an eye on going into this map, was the extremity control that they would be able to have, especially on that A main, constantly dipping into the cubby. I think that FUT kind of struggling to be able to deal with that as well at moments in time, which was what allowed them to start off so well, as having that really great momentum. And I think that this is the key thing for Heretics now as well. When they start to get a bit of momentum, right, we consider not just the lower bracket run that they've had, but now in this series as well, they're an unstoppable team when they have that momentum.
Yeah, it's hard to break them when it comes like that, but that's the benefit of having a best
Guys,
of
help
5.
me, without any reason abuse ban laga Valorant mein for 168. What should I do? Ticket race.
Coming off of the high of qualifying to London, being able to do these quick turnaround times. Mini, you saw something in round 10 that you wanted to talk to that was notable about the prep of the side of Heretics.
Yeah, it was about Heretics' prepping specifically against SOP. Like they knew where his entry pathings were going, and they were putting some tricks down that were very cool. So if we could run that clip and I could break us down through it, maybe, if we have it.
We'll
get there. It's coming. There we go.
Yes, as we see here, Benji's going to put...
देख सकते हैं 5v5 हैं? सिर्फ नहीं है, दुबई नहीं है, कौन है? मॉर्टल गोटी के दे मॉर्टल जरा खेल रहा है, स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा है क्या?
एक जंप फेंकूंगा। नहीं, आया नीचे है, नीचे है
1000
तेरा पोजीशन एक्सपेक्टेड है।
No, swing, peek. Nice one.
The goat of Goater's clutch.
That gave me the chills, Abhi.
That's my idol right there.
बात खेल रहा हूँ मैं, मेरी गांड।
That's
ठीक है, आप जो हल्का सा वो
Mortal by. बैंड फट गई।
What happened, CDC?
8 साल में अपन कितने ग्रो हो गए ना लाला? जोकर बाय 2-10 दोबारा हो सकता है। ए क्या टीम है?
You can keep it with yourself.
1 2 3 4 5 सामने तो पूरी लगाने बे। हाँ सामने लगाने लाला कचरा टॉप फ्रैग कर रहा है। लैंग्वेज
ओ बैंचो बच गया भाई, निकल के मार दे 3-4 भाई कसम से।
अरे
ब्रो
अमन
भाई थ्रो कर दिया उन्होंने।
कर भाई प्ले ब्लाइंड ऊपर गलत ब्लाइंड। अच्छा था
भाई
Hi, Joker by Q2 Pie. Joker by Q2 Pie.
I want to say as well.
They played it once this stage, and it was the kind of wacky Sage with the chamber.
Yeah, the
chamber. बीबीएल का 13-4 हराया था. मैं अभी 3 मैच पहले, लेकिन बीबीएल और FUT का प्ले स्टाइल अलग रहता है ना. Easy to be नहीं चलता है.
Yeah, so in terms of like prep work, I feel like we're going into this one, not that it's a complete like unknown, but it kind of offers curveballs, I guess, in a way.
Which team would you favor then?
Their
In
scores
that
are at
instance where
2-1.
it feels like we're getting curveballs, where it feels like FUT is against, backs against the wall. Heretics are the ones that have to continue with the momentum.
I think Heretics map theory is really strong and really unique, and something that FUT won't played against before. They're going to have the Sage and the Chamber on the defense to be stalling out some of the execs, and Heretics have a very good understanding of the retakes on Breeze, which is what I'm seeing globally right now. Is the map's becoming very retake heavy. So I think that alongside the momentum Heretics have in this best of 5 so far, FUT are going to need to dig really deep if they want to win this one.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago though we were praising FUT for their retakes. Sure, different map, but
I think for FUT as well, it's just a question of do they continue to go down this double duelist angle? I
Wait,
think
Apex
presumably
is
yes, but I mean we've already spoken about Zeus and his performance throughout that last map. Didn't really look like the best one for him, so he needs to come into this one and have a better showing. I think that the confidence is where we're looking at here now, because they know that Team Heretics are just one map away from being able to make it to that grand final. And let's not forget, FUT started in the very upper bracket with a bye because of such a dominant group performance that they have.
We've got look agents on stage now. We've got our agent select as well, and that was going to be the key thing. I'm noticing a beautiful Sage cosplay up there, and we were wondering if that was going to be something. We talked about it in that time they played 3 weeks ago. That was one of the agents where you really liked the minion. But right now, hovering over it.
Yeah, hopefully some of those goofy walls that Boo likes to throw get some value this week.
What did you coin them last time?
They're TikTok walls.
That's what I'm saying. Don't back down now.
I wasn't sure if copyright was allowed. Yeah, no changes really coming through here. Both teams last time I've seen them were very strong on that defense. FUT were looking very active. And they're starting on that defense, and that's what I want to see again today. I don't want to see them back down, go into this best of 5 now with a few losses under their belt.
We spoke about that in the previous map, but yeah, I think
Viper Chamber.
For someone that has been such a, I want to say, bragging IGL throughout this stage, I don't know where he's kind of disappeared to throughout this best of 5 so far. I almost feel as though that pressure has got to him in a way and trying to lead his team. I think for Team Heretics, we're looking at VCT being on this chamber this time round. Bit of a quieter map from him on Ascent, I want to say there, Mini. So yeah, he really needs to kind of step up on this.
Everyone on Heretics been really doing extremely well in that last map, and I think Koshmaras has been a highlight for me today. Honestly, we gave both him and Sop a lot of praise coming into this best of 5, but it's Koshmaras.
Look, even though it's a best of 5 right now, Breeze is what stands between FUT and bending the knee to the 3rd place curse again here, as well as Heretics potentially going forward, getting to see themselves in that grand final. Which way will it fall? Let's see. Breeze is up now.
Well, it is time to wake up for FUT. It was a disappointing Ascent. Heretics look absolutely in form here today, but Breeze could be a different matter. Mike, looking at these compositions coming in, where are you looking?
Yes, sir!
I have liked Heretics' approach overall to Breeze. I just come back to what we're seeing on the day here, though. This would have been
NA 23rd. NA 23rd.
In my eyes, to close out the series, to be quite honest, to come to Breeze on map 4, you're loving that.
Yeah.
Not now.
No.
3, 2, 1. FUT must win. Pistol round, must win.
This, given no semblance of that at all. Top though, going forwards here, we'll find Boot. This initial exchange outside A, Koshmaras. Still eager to even the odds. With the shock dart.
Oh, but cross Viper Mara. Position, but it's sociable. Left, not on his own. He's got the help of Zeus coming through. It's Yedajay to break down Benji, but it feels like it's falling.
Oh my god!
Saving him, because I was a bit concerned when Boo died that way.
First kill from Woot is beautiful, but to clean up the headhunter here, close out
Bro,
pistol.
क्या shock dart था?
Four Heretics still looking as if they're going to play very aggressively on this. That first one's across to is fantastic.
God. Very clean work.
That's not really seen Kosh Ras.
Bro,
So a little bit of
kya
emotion
shock
here, certainly
dart tha, bro?
leaning into the occasion. Heretics with a chance to end it all here.
FUT. Certainly teed up for it, aren't they?
Yeah, I was going to say FUT elsewhere on this round 2.
Got to stop that momentum. They have to. There's got to be something to happen here.
You say that as well, though, but FUT have had kind of pistols to do that. Thinking back to map 2, that was all they got in that half. It was just Heretics to close the account very quickly. This one feels like a little bit of a formality. Benji's going to be here to at least get an indicator of how well invested this flank is. Only a sheriff to hand, but sacrifice this in this situation.
Yeah, he is the alert system, and he's going to see a great deal of players, right? That was 3 at minimum seen. A little spam from Rienz. They can't go too Aggie on this.
Well, they just disconnect to play range here. FUT are just locked out. They have to reconsider the approach to leave one over towards main and readdress double doors.
Yeah, that paranoia getting cracked on. Koshmaras going to see it, and there's Wu just farming up. This feels unthreatening.
Oh my God, try kiya be.
What, like 3 or 4 kills through
Bro, try
objects here
kiya.
in the first couple of rounds.
Unable
to do much damage at all here.
Energy का मैच देखेगा नहीं 23rd को सीधा.
An opportunity.
Last team कौन सा लंदन क्वालिफाई करेगा वो देखेंगे और lower upper finals देखेंगे.
On the side of FUT, we already passed
समझ नहीं आता
halfway.
नहीं उनको मारते क्यों है?
Blue as well towards the res.
By Wood come.
They're making great progress. It's a bit scary if you look at those kind of finer margins to operate under, but a chance now, and it has to start now. Can't have another round just be slipped away and not really have a say in it. So what's the plan?
Viper already mid door पहुंच गया है.
1-1 on both sides of the map, and hoping someone gets up middle.
अगर
That might
सोआ
be
ने
Koshmaras,
बी
that
पे
could
ड्रोन
be.
कर दिया और इसने एल्बो आवाज किया,
Chance for
ओमेन
it.
ऑफ
Wu
गार्ड पकड़ा
Not
जाएगा.
seeing any resistance either on this peak.
And there
आवाज
still
दिया
hasn't
ट्रिप
been
का.
identified on the side of Heretics. Issue being, though, look towards double doors. Benji's got himself
Oh my God!
to basically keep the rotation at bay. Social with a good understanding here. Does he spam off the drone?
He's supposed to be right. He's supposed to be right, but their heads up in their work. So diligent on the clear. And then you have Benji to complement this as well, right? Takes that step through from the double doors, and now it's just the back of yellow that's easily spammed out, and it already is. Benji's taken away cross to lead. Plant's now in, post-plant with 4, and they've got good site control.
And look at the wall as well.
Gorgeous.
Benji just to block off anything filtering through. Buys them a ton of time. Especially with Boo's wall as well.
There's only really one way forward. You can see them exploring their options, and I think they're coming to the conclusion we are that it is limited at the best of times. Jay wants to at least keep an attempt at some of this. They've got to make sure that no one can close down on Boo without at least getting a bit of a shot towards him, and they can't. Really nice post-plant positioning here. And FUT, once again, struggling to find this level of impact. Sop, yes, he wants in, but the crossfires are there.
It's another bonus for Heretics.
Bonus भी जीत गए बे.
Early map mode, or even early half, actually, I think.
Bonus भी जीत गए लाला.
Second half previously, able to string together a ton of rounds based off this.
गुडेश membership का पैसे कटे पर मिली नहीं तू member है.
Potentially throw another lighter buy in the mix. Look at the buy from FUT.
Oh, that's a pretty one, that. What do you want to call that? Do we have a name for that one?
Polvi.
I was going to say Marshiko, but you can't say Marshiko.
I was going to say Mabucky, but...
Mabucky.
Oh!
It's working.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
It's fallen.
So, you got anything? I mean, he was pretty wild with it before. But what is this buy?
Oh.
They do have the chance to obviously res here. Have to protect it as best they can.
Your duty is not over.
The wall invested to do so.
I forgot they even had that res that early.
Oh, wide open B site.
क्या क्या फुट को इतने low fail.
Drifting outside of B main. And Koshmaras, he can plant the seed of doubt. I mean, with the way that rounds have panned out today, you see Koshmaras, you've got to believe there's an extra body or two behind him. Be very telling. FUT still relying on some of these scopes to do work here in round 4.
40 seconds drone.
Heretics.
वो लोग वापस भी जाने वाले ड्रोन होने के बाद ड्रोन या रिकॉन होने के बाद.
I feel like they're gonna maybe try and sell a fake here, but there's nobody to react based on this information.
No.
वो लोग वापस जाने वाले.
Pushing down towards mid, might catch Benji.
Could be heard. He is. Yeah, Yedeje's heard that. Get yourselves ready. Oh,
वो लोग वापस जाने वाले.
We're running on 25. Oh my God. There's the cross. Gonna be tagged.
They can't stop and fight this.
No, they can't. They've got to keep running. You've got to keep moving right about now. You cannot slow down. It's 15 seconds. Get the knife out, mate. Get going.
Thank God they gave the spike to Costa.
Nice. Like, don't leave it with Boo. And there's still going to be a fight on this because it is so late. They're going to try and flood back in. But actually, the Rifles winning out here. Zeus and Yedeje with a couple of weakened targets, but all standing together. Heretics, 5 alive.
Hey, can I double call?
Got a skin of their teeth. An extra body or so down mid here could have really changed the outcome.
अच्छा second drone time अच्छा था 40 seconds.
For Heretics.
Don't say anything to my good boy. माफ करे.
All with good progress. The FUT core.
My crowd देखो बस.
Yeah, just finally figuring out what the buy was. An earlier timeout here considered. We obviously a little curious as to the approach previously in terms of a check-in.
भाई क्या मैं आपका previous member हूँ? नाम तो मैं सुनेला लग रहा है.
I'm concerned they just don't have a rhythm to them right now. They've lost that element of confidence that has made them one of the most deadly teams to face. We talked about it with Eternal Fire, we talked about it with a couple other teams hitting at the moment. It seems like they
Heritage looking strong, yes sir.
I think we're seeing what happens
now. Like,
yes.
Some of the decision making is really baffling considering what's worked so well for FUT so far in terms of toppling some of the teams that you would have expected them in a head-to-head matchup. And we see that performance on Ascent where it's just like you've got to attribute that to a confidence factor. They've been knocked by that loss. Excuse me. Just can't get themselves back on the same page. And you'd hope that from a timeout, like the coaches check-in, it's like guys, like, now on the brink of basically bowing out of the series. I mean, all bets are off, right?
This
at this point, it's just like, well, guys, ignore the confidence factor. Like, start taking risks. Like, lean into the likes of Sop, the likes of Zeus, way more heavily. But we just haven't seen that step change yet.
That's the curious part. But we are seeing a walk down middle from Zeus. So maybe trying to take the initiative himself here. Does have Crossley watching a little bit deeper. Just going to check on elbow, but no progress quite that far. Now, with that connecting, it does leave a moment for Zeus to be vulnerable here, but a slow and steady approach from Heretics. Really clear their corners, probably after this timeout, just considering what the adjustment would be.
Shoot it.
Yeah, Spike not committed either way just yet. Zeus, unfortunately, dash will expire. Oh, but a great swing onto Wu.
That's what you want to see.
Nearly catches the adjustment here, but advantage in favour of FUT. I haven't said that in a while.
No, man to the good there.
Hard shot.
Obviously no res to be utilised this time around. Sop on the line on 8. Ready to soak this B here. Still got Zeus doing what he can. Benji trying to sell something here on that audio cue.
Especially off the late wall.
Yet, he doesn't. Zeus really good at clearing that. Time to adjust, trying to get over to the other side of the map. Can these three do anything with this situation? Well, yes! With Rien's getting all 3 players!
Yeah! The bait and switch off the reveal behind the Sage Wall here is their demise, and the B-side will fall. Beautiful stuff here.
Oh, it's turned on a dime now. 3v2, Sop and Sociable. The two who were on the A site initially, now slowed in approach. Still a paranoia, a smoke, but tough corners to be cleared, and Kosh Moras wants to buy time and cost them on the way back through. Can Sociable do any more?
The membership.
Out of these positions. And Rien says ult just in case needed. Gonna see Boot. Gonna try and force his hand, but he's timed it well. He's seen the plan. He's seen what's going on, but he's lost his head there. And now the 1v1, Rien's. You are needed to do just what he can. 4 kills, but those 3, Mike, were everything.
You can see their cross-sets turn here on the back of the reveal.
Please.
Again, this wall to just cancel out.
दो मारा
Crucial
समझ में आता है कि
sightline in
पहले
terms of
swing
there
करके
not
उसको
being a
मारा और
sight
फिर
hold,
जो उसको मारा
and
था
Heretics
उसको
forcing a
मारा.
fight behind pillar.
समझ रहा?
Riens finds 3 here.
Line of fire में मिला.
On the shock dart.
I'm not wasting my ult for that, bro.
Fair play.
Beautiful cleanup. Heretics continuing to just run rings around FUT in some of these rounds.
मैं जनरल वाला से रेड करा दूंगा. Language.
Aggressive again.
जनरल कहूँ मैं.
Okay, we don't have the buy for it this round. We've got a couple of ults, okay, but what can I do with it?
I'm old member. Guess who I am? Guess क्या तो 10 gifted.
All stacked up and nowhere to go.
ऐसे guess करो. कुछ hint तो दे.
Riens getting interested, and this is all towards A, so it is going to be a bloodbath. And there's the knife. Zeus gets in and takes out 2 of them. Lovely impact for the man. Now, Riens and Benji back to the wall.
ये double round था chat.
Let's just catch a little bit of damage there. But no confirmation. Shock dart won't land. Yetijay has found space elsewhere. Benji will be the first test for him.
Yeah, passes it with flying colours. And alright, Yetijay.
एक सेकंड उसने
thrifty.
अभी इतना बात अभी इतना खतरनाक उसने मारा था और ऐसा मिस किया उसने.
These are the sort of rounds that FUT really need to get a grip on, where it's always nice to see Benji doing what's kind of unpredictable in terms of no commitment of the wall early on, some real question marks across the map, but these are the ones that FUT have to go forwards, unfortunately. They have to get a sense of where the default lies. Because it can be so scrambled in terms of a late round if maybe Heretics can catch a glimpse of a play here and there.
Well, they've got plenty of ults. They've still got a really nice buy. He's going to hear whoops. And I think we can have a little check-in on those comms for Heretics right about now.
3 साल से मतलब 36.
Wait, we're molly. Keep going.
Chill, I will drone, okay?
Yes, go drone. Press.
Smoke down, bro. Smoke down.
Yes, I'm holding mid.
Guys, he's close.
Go.
Let's go. Mid.
Can we pick
Brain
one?
not freezing.
Jet mid. Nice, nice.
I chill now.
Oh my
There is
god.
one more.
Oh
Yeah,
my
1%.
god.
Bro, I'm picking him.
Go. He.
I think holding you.
Mid side, I think.
Yes, mid side.
Wait, I'm coming.
Go. I will pick 1.
Get flank.
2. He's running back.
Okay. I will double that for you.
Go.
I
wanna pick right, okay?
Yeah, go.
Oh
Double,
my
double.
god.
They're being at first there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
They just can't get in the clutch. It sounded like they were down and out.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to chill now, guys. Get
Huh? Where's the chill? Where's the chill? That doesn't seem chill.
Absolutely zero chill in that situation. Woot, they want to find crucial impact here, and Riens starting to come alive. A few slower maps from him.
They're destroyed right now, bro. Good fuck.
Yeah, and I think Benji's absolutely right in talking about this previous issue with the confidence of really being knocked off their pedestal, really, in terms of being in charge of the initial, I guess, mental games here. Benji, nail on the head. He knows he's got them in recovery mode. Scramble here, commitment of Hunter's Fury onto a Neon. Easily get away from that. Sop shut down to try and follow up on it. Maybe feeling there's a couple of players behind that. We've already talked about Koshmaras being the one to maybe sell some of these situations for Heretics. Perfect example here.
Is there an awareness of Zeus being this far up?
Surely with Sop going forward on that Hunter's Fury, they've actively tried to take that space on the back of it. Which is why I think we're going to see Woot retreat. At least we'll get the heal off.
क्या देख रहा है ये वोट language?
In now, advantage situation.
Here.
And again, another round that the wall is not committed. Benji.
Enemy mark.
Noted now, though.
Good timing on the drone. 40 seconds. It is getting a bit late now. And I like that from Yetijay. Wants info, takes a risk for it, and going to try and be a little bit slippery. Going to force the hand of Heretics, but with 30 seconds.
They're not reading that he's committed to this flank.
No, they have no idea. Now they do. Oh, he's gone shut down. Riens. Brutality in the way he's playing. 5v3, 20 seconds. Sociable's got to be somehow so instrumental in this. He is now. Yeah, there it is. 10 seconds. Got to clear him, though. He's trying to play his life. He's done really well there. Does go down the trade. Sight now somewhat secure. I say somewhat. Crosstally getting curious.
Benji with a catch here in the pit. Just Zeus left, 1v3. And a pit to overcome. And they're stacked inside, has to deal with the trip.
Main
position.
He's got so many corners to clear, as you said, and then the pit on top. No tools to be able to make that easier. And just making it costly at these points just doesn't feel anywhere near enough.
It's not the sort of redeeming factor.
Top 3 kitna आने का शोविक कितना आने का है?
Zeus, I think, probably just going to give this up. There's zero logic to go into this.
We might be getting that infamous scoreline. Yeah, it is going to be 7-1. My, how the tables have turned here. I didn't think I'd ever see the game FUT with this.
क्या team है? क्या मार रहे हैं bro?
Massively. You see as well, a couple of these situations are at fine margins, right? One of these players can get a kill. I mean, a kill. It's like FUT sometimes will put a player in a position they have no right to be in and find 2 or 3. But this is all Heretics once more.
Top 8 अभी कॉल में इसके बाद top 6 फाइनल्स ठीक है
Heretics certainly hitting their stride.
Oh, mid push करने का try कर रहे हैं लाला.
Shout through mid here on the back of the drone. Identify Woot's position. Is he checked?
Oh my god!
He gets another
one! They can't stop him! They can't stop a thing! This feels like there is one outcome.
रात के 1 बजे.
Can't deny it.
Again, and that's exactly the sort of situation, right? Early proactivity. And Woot finds 2 when he could be so easily overwhelmed. Those are the scenarios where usually FUT create advantages and run away with rounds.
Cross to me. Fortunate to get marked by that, but
इसको मालूम है smoke carry player है.
Heretics have options here.
And denial of information or intent once more on the side of Heretics. It's forcing FUT to explore elsewhere on the map.
He tried कर रहे बेचारे.
5. Costly still considered now. We're after that silence from the drone.
30 seconds left.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that would have been great stall on main just because the spike's there. But Yeta Jake, trying to remember who he was not too long ago with a big double kill. Plays in crossly. Desperate to do damage, but there's still Rien's alive. Leaving Sociable very much outgunned and outnumbered. Can he at least get Woot? Nah, you can't get a thing! 8-1.
Just going through the motions now, and I think you nailed it. It's just some of these situations feel inevitable when Heretics are playing like this. Large and in charge here on Breeze. Would not surprise me to see another timeout called here.
करेंगे क्या? 8-1 में पैसा नहीं उनके पास.
Even these situations where they, at least now they're trying to get themselves. We didn't see that on Ascent. They were just happy to kind of go through the motions. Not really being decisive in a lot of rounds here. We're actually seeing a couple of examples without now they're just I mean, battered in terms of the finances. They're off kilter in terms of the ultimates. And the stars aligning truly for Heretics.
What a turn of events, and what a time for it to hit for Heretics. Eyeing up internationals after a stormy
क्या स्कोर है 2-1. ये जीत गया तो जीत गए लंदन. अरे क्या लंदन ऑलरेडी लंदन में. ये जीत गया तो फाइनल्स.
Probably don't have to do too much.
डर के सामने.
Expectation of what the adjustments may be. At 8-1, they have everything they wanted here. They might just have a finals as well. I'm just concerned that if FUT get this rattled, and they've got the big boys up ahead.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, you could look at it in 2 ways, right? It's either a real positive to be kind of shaken off. You have to address the plan Bs, the contingencies, and some of their approaches. But yeah, it's concerning to see a team go from such highs to kind of bow out like this ahead of an international.
Versus Op, 4 Vandal and Vault.
Right.
Focus on the and. Same यही
Like I said, they just can't get themselves into a spot to find some of these favourable scenarios that suit them so well.
Oh.
2 judges, 2 guardians.
Yeah.
Left to hold down the fort here in round 10.
And we were just bullish in middle, you know what I mean? Taking deep lines like that. Confidence being key. Yeah, that is going to be just a
5v2 with sword.
On the other side,
एक बंदा नाचते आएगा.
Not really. Well, Zeus up top, but again, the way Heretics have been playing, the protocols are solid.
स्मोक देके उनको हेल्प कर दिया चैट. अभी एक साथ घुसने वाले वो लोग.
They so desire.
एक साथ घुसने वाले हैं. यहाँ से नियॉन स्लाइड.
But the Haldor are going to come through.
नियॉन स्लाइड.
Cancel that out.
La la.
This early angle.
Look at
what do you do, man?
Look at that
What
crunch.
do you do?
It's so good. It's so rehearsed. It's well spaced. It's well thought out. They're making no mistakes here, Heretics. They've been on the receiving end of these losses themselves in the past. This time they will not allow a repeat performance of that. Woots, yeah, just gonna stick on this as Yeta J. His options are near on 0. A judge and a corner. And you can see Boo's not far off from this. Hello, gonna find him. Gonna do some damage on the follow-up, but simple stuff for Heretics again.
Up to 9. Another flash in the pan.
Anyone help me? I can't find my right
really
account. And I have that Gmail logged in, but I can't find my account. Please someone help me.
In this pinch, that time Dart goes in, Kosh straight through sight, pinching from the back, make sure there's
Gmail
no
मेरेगा तो
crossfire
Gmail में
play.
डाल दे ऊपर सर्च बार में राइट करके
Again, this
जाएगा
wall,
तेरा आईडी का
without
एटलीस्ट फिर
finding that
रजिस्टर करते हो
success
आता है ना वो
ahead
लोग का
of
मेल.
a post-plant scenario, the wall goes up and it cuts off some of the crucial spam sort of sight lines, and
all emails करके देखना.
again, it's an operator on the other side of that from Wu. It's really batten down the hatches. And yeah, just to follow on from that, the concerns being now footer and basically free fall, right? You don't have the support of another check-in. This all
what's up?
What's discussed round by round.
भाई लेकिन क्या खेल रहा है ना बेटी है.
Completely. And Woot's confidence never to be knocked. Wants to look toward middle. This time not going to get the same play in
Drone
mid.
Close नहीं है. अभी उसको सिर्फ door देख के जाना है. Next move up.
They've already been put back in their shell. He gets a lot of freedom to work here.
कुछ नहीं है. Smoke up करो.
There's got to be a consideration on the side of foot. You can see now a much deeper hold. Nobody really testing the waters out towards mid, prioritizing. We'll stack towards A main.
भाई रेंज को ऑफ दिया क्योंकि अल्ट मारने वाला है अभी.
Costly now.
Chat.
Was that just 2 spotted?
I'm not seeing much adjustment from the rest of FUT, so maybe thinking it is
Drone
still
recon
just the 2,
ult
but 30 seconds. Got to do something.
Alarm bell should be ringing.
You'd imagine so, right? That's the only contact
No
they've
alarm bell
had at this point. And okay, Yeta J on an off angle, going to help things out. That's going to be Wu gone. This time a little bit harder, but Kosh makes it look easy. Hunting down these players. Yeta J desperate to make a final stand. In 13 seconds, he's going to fall. Plant's going to be next. That's in. Undisputed.
अरे भाई मारी नहीं रहा है.
See it trailing behind.
भाई कोशिमारस क्या
Weapons to hand,
पिकअप
sure.
खेल रहा है बे.
Guardian for Zeus. It's a 3v3.
साइड पे टिकट रेस कर लो और दे दो क्या.
Boo's crosshair.
Not called for help yet. Now certainly will be, and Rien's turns on a dime. Cleared in the corner, but Rien's still popping off. It's sociable in the 1v2 now. Oh! Just pick a player, pick any of them. They can all do it.
Rien's taking his rightful place back at the top of the board for Heretics. Some huge individual rounds from him here on Breeze.
Bro!
Time where Heretics really starting to hit their peak in terms of execution here.
Last round ult मार दे रियंस प्लीज भाई के लिए मार दे यार सीधा अंदर ult मार दे प्लीज यार.
TP for sociable, maybe
please.
stops.
और ऑफ मत कर.
On the side of Heretics, a Hunter's Fury. A tour de force here. Does feel like an 11-1 culmination here.
Certainly
First half
does.
of Breeze.
I think it wasn't it one of the weird Guardian rounds they won before, maybe? So, From clutching at straws, that's one of them.
Wow.
There we go.
Shot.
Zeus lands a shot on Woot.
Shot.
Stops out and about. And the Hunter's Fury deep from Rien's, maybe trying to identify, but hard to pin down one of these players. It's Benji to break through in middle. Confident enough to...
Sociable down to 5.
Yeah, hand that out to Sociable. He is barely alive.
Sop still here, noted earlier on, of course, but...
Ooh. Does he get timing on this?
Wall gira ke marenge. Oh my god!
Super heads up.
Oh my god!
They're reading them so well, it feels predictable.
Sociable TPs across here, but it's 5 HP and a Guardian for him, and immediately Heretics shift their focus back towards A.
I guess, if anything, Crossley the healthier player of the two, but now all on his lonesome. Trying to maybe play safe for a second.
Mid door देखने का है नहीं, wall क्या हुआ है? Main देख रहे हैं वो लोग.
Pretty. And it is being watched, at least on the push out from Benji. Got to be a bit careful on site. I think they're thinking about it. Now they know.
Ready hai.
You're not going to make it out easy. You might know where Benji is. You can do a bit of chip to him, but you're hoping Sociable gets you one. He does. But in the meantime, Rien's took down Cross Delete. This feels like a formality. It is 11-1.
Absolutely textbook from the Heretics to close out a huge advantage here in the first half of Breeze.
Yeah, and earlier today, Ginny had a chance to debrief with Neil Zenio and Weber about their coaching.
Bro, Woot और Rien's ने जो shots मारे.
I would like to hear a little bit more about your philosophy when it comes to coaching, and especially speeches to make sure that your players stay in the game. I'm going to start with you.
I mean, usually it's just good to crack into like what
और
drives
matches
them.
में 18
So I
मिलेगी
think
खेलने को.
in terms of the emotions that I was trying to tap into was mainly just what I thought would drive them at that moment. And I think it's something that Blue kind of encapsulates also. So he's an extension of us, and that's what he puts into them. So if we ever need to say something or do something, we kind of lead through Boo, but then we say the words that we think that they're going to want to hear.
Hey, vitality.
Yeah, and second that, and also I think we have known the core of the roster for a long time, and we.
मेरे को जानते हो ना.
Both of us are kind
Regular
of like
तो रहता हूँ. हाँ, क्या हुआ क्या?
Kind of system where like we'll challenge them
क्या हो गया?
a lot, and we'll demand a lot, we'll push a lot, we want the best for them, but we're also going to support them a lot and be there for them and help them in however way we can. If it's real life, if it's in game, if it's developing as humans, that's what.
Oh! Oh!
Thank you.
क्या बेबे वही सोच रहा हूँ? Friday man?
Yeah,
cheerful as ever.
Fowler laughs.
Friday man?
They should be laughing after this though. At an
One by six मेरे को जानते हैं. Language करना अजुला.
Chuffed to bits with this.
Aluja.
Absolutely. Chance here to, like I said, close things out. 11-1 FUT just left trailing. Unfortunately, I was looking at some of the other pistol rounds being crucial in terms of a deficit. This one
Oh fuck, ये तो scam है.
is do or die.
Yeah, you're
2000 super chat करो भाई, जानता बोलने के लिए.
It's gotta be now for FUT. They can't afford
Flex rate,
another
hello.
round loss. Heretics
Shit, ये तो मैं सोचा ही
all-time
नहीं.
high, however. Combination of a lot of hard work, and yeah, they're reaping the benefits. Already 2 kills, and that front line is shattered.
बंदे ने shorty से headshot दिया.
Just 3. Sop and Zeus down. A Ghost still some utility to work with, but just playing from behind once more. Unnoted as of yet, Shorty in hand. He should be good for the first here. Second, maybe. Still got a TP to get out as well. A ton of damage done.
There's a wall. This is a sour way to bow down here, but it will be bowing down to the knees at 12-1. Heretics looking in fine form today.
I think it's just going to be whatever they can scrape together here to follow up and try and make a
किधर भी
stand.
जाएंगे counter होगा, किधर भी कुछ भी करेगा.
I mean, have
Hey,
just played
TH का map
lights
pick
out
तो है, कुछ
today.
भी बोलो.
Considering all the other factors we discussed, right, an exhausting, grueling series yesterday, you would have expected the same level of test from FUT, but absolutely stepping up to the occasion. And now with a chance to close things out.
भाई क्या lower bracket run मारा है
13-1
BTH ने लेकिन हाँ
to
इतना
close the
गंदा
series.
group stage होने के बाद
Benji able to keep them at bay. Zeus actually tagged a little tag here.
Oh, he should
Ton
be
of
dead.
damage.
How is he still alive?
भाई बचा लिया वहाँ से
I
नियॉन ने
don't
stun
know
मार
how
के
he's breathing at this point. He's got a kill on Sociable. Finally found with some effective
Look where the spike
trades.
is though.
Reveal
Oh,
3
well, you're right.
लेकिन वो
How's
लोग
he
अटक
gone
गए
there? I guess on the split through. But gosh, Morass,
How do they get back here now?
I don't know. Especially now, there's one way forward.
Do get some
Right.
upgrades here. Zeus and Yetishay will get their hands on some weaponry, but Woot, unnoted here,
कैसे
lying in
बैठा है
wait,
देखना
is given a chance here and will shut down Yetishay. Just Zeus and Crossley left.
भाई का क्या करेंगे
Zeus needs to do a lot of work here. That's the spike back in hand. He needs to be on guard duty at this point. If they even want to plant, it doesn't feel safe.
देख होएगा
There
क्या
it is,
वाला
gonna commit. Zeus turns attention, looks towards the other side. Whoa!
Bro, Rami Pro Max, hello.
Stop for Team Heretics. They made this look all too easy.
भाई
Certainly rising to the occasion. A team that has
Rami
been
Pro Max
so criticised, under scrutiny time and time again from all angles. In terms of obviously a roster move to start this year and
है बे वॉल तोड़ने वाले को भी पुश करके नहीं मार सकते उधर देखा तो पीछे से मार दिया फक है बे और पता है क्या है मेंबर्स ओनली स्ट्रीम मेरा 5 मिनट में लेट्स गो बॉयज थोड़ा वैल्यू खेलेंगे भाई ये लोग को देख के वैल्यू खेलने का मन तो हो रहा है भाई कुछ भी बोलो कल मिलेंगे फाइनल्स कल है अपर ब्रैकेट फाइनल्स कौन निकालेगा ट्रॉफी इज इट PRX और इज इट कौन है PRX के साथ कौन है फुल सेंस इज इट वाइटलिटी या फिर TH कल पता चलेगा कौन ट्रॉफी उठाएगा एनए हम लोग करेंगे 23rd को लोअर फाइनल्स का एक राउंड पीछे वाला लोअर मैच उसके बाद लोअर फाइनल्स और अपर फाइनल्स टेक दैट बाय से बाय
I find you a star, and we could be in love, lighting up the dark. But there's nothing I can do. I can never get to you. So I'm looking for a miracle. Like if somebody be so beautiful, yeah. It's only a dream. It's how I feel. You deserve better than me. You deserve better than me. You deserve better than me. If I was smart, I'd find you a star, and we could be in love, lighting up the dark. But there's nothing I can do. I can never get to you. So I'm looking for a miracle. Like if somebody be so beautiful, yeah. It's only a dream. It's how I feel. You deserve better than me. You deserve better than me. we could be in love, lighting up the dark. But there's nothing I can do, I can never get to you. So I'm looking for a miracle, like if somebody be so beautiful, yeah. It's only a dream, it's how I feel, but you deserve better than me. Nothing I can do, I can never get to you. So I'm looking for a miracle, like if somebody be so beautiful, yeah. It's only a dream, it's how I feel, that you deserve better.